back to Sit Down Rolling. I'm your dear Matthew, and today I'm joined by Joe, by Adam, by the internet, by Jason, by John, and by Ben. Alex will down maybe for the session, maybe not. He's going to try and join us via Discord a bit later on. With your connection. And Rebecca is being beaten up by some MMA champion.
MMA champion, she's fighting. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see Rebecca next week. We don't know. That might be dead.
She was wearing arm braces when she came back on Wednesday. So.
Well, rest in peace, Rebecca. You will be missed. Although I don't think we'll call her but yes, apart from that, everyone else is here, ready and ready to go as level 17 characters. Our best level up in a long time. God damn it, guys, why haven't you done things?
We have?
I've just been... But I ran out of levels. I haven't invented things. But yes, we are back, we are here. I'm having some tech issues with this tablet thing. I'm at 8% charge. Adam, we'll get you there soon. And then your D&D gun's not working properly, is it, Joe? So I'm going to send you it now while I'm opening up Discord. But apart from that, how have we all been? Everyone had a good week?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lovely.
Been doing bureaucracy, tax audits, and
the taxman.
And insulation installation.
How I love the taxman.
Yeah.
You should have your couch. I should do this before we start recording, but I didn't because I am smart. Anywho, shall we recap for you all for last week? The party travelled with Gaxus to Martin Ward to the Opal Dais, the kind of main worship chamber in the very centre of the Opal Forge, the main reason base on Badenheim, and probably the main one as part of the whole organisation. The group entered the city full of undead. They managed to make their way to the teleport to the training grounds of the Opal Forge, and when they entered, they found themselves in the Opal Dais, a large chamber, like a mausoleum, cathedral style kind of globed room with a glowing opal orb, a large altar full of different symbols and the signatures of divines, and the walls again full of carvings of like gods and the every assembly, and like a stained glass multicoloured roof dome. But in the centre of the chamber was a very familiar figure for the group, someone I hadn't seen for a long time, but kind of their original enemy, Jeremiah de Morellion, the Moon Waker, as he's now known. Wearing his kind of black and purple robes, his moon mask, half grey, half black, with a bit broken off. And he seemed to just surrender to the group as he was here to claim the Shard of Lathander, who the group into Gaxus they brought with them. And after he surrendered, he kind of sent a quick message to another version of himself, a clone of himself, who when the combat began, transformed into this large demonic creature called the Moonwalker. They battled against both of them. They killed the Moonwaker, the humanoid, or the half-elf version, or the clone, as he is the clone. And the original Jeremiah was able to transform back himself and escape via a teleporter with me. And yes, the group then took the Shard of Lathander, gave it to Gaxus, who all teleported back to his sanctum, leveled up. Someone, mainly Erdan, wanted a new ability from their Shard. And as you will reappear standing in the sanctum, Erdan is not with you.
Speaking of Erdan, my passive perception and insight are now 23.
Dear Lord. I did something to update my...
You just see through time now.
You know when your head lie in the past. But, Erdan.
Yes.
Ooh, that music.
You appear in a different chamber to where you've been before. You know the hell, you know the feeling, the smells, the environment. You know you're in hell. Despite being in some form of building, there's still a frigid cold. You know, the never-ending cold of Kania. But you're not in the throne room, you're not even in the entrance chamber. You're not on the side room you've been in once before. Instead, you're in a small, dark chamber illuminated by the green oozing dripping from the ceiling. In the centre of the chamber is a stone sarcophagus, designed in the shape of a large infernal creature made from bone with 4 arms, the body almost being reptilian. Green candles line the chamber, this kind of ooze dripping from the ceiling. And just out your peripheral you see the dark shadow of a very tall, kind of well-built, red-skinned devil, long black hair, 2 twisted pointed horns, wearing an open set of robes, kind of chest exposed, but his long black robes at the side. And kind of attached to his belt now is kind of a large book, kind of stitched leather and hands on the side of it. And just kind of stand next to you.
Hello, Miss Mephistopheles.
Greetings, Dan.
So who's the lucky fellow that we are bringing back from the dead?
Oh, you need not concern yourself with the information.
A name would suffice.
Oh, we have more than just a... Do not. Trust me, I know how your spells work, my boy. You need not know that.
How long has he been dead for?
Oh, several thousand years.
Ugh, that's a...
Not of age.
Yeah.
Now, he kind of reaches into... and you probably cast a spell and you see a scroll appear in his hands.
I'm pretty sure True Res has a limit of 200 years.
For you humanoids, yes.
Got it working.
Interesting. Something to look into later.
Yes. He kind of hands you a very old scroll.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very kind of fragile to the touch. Oh, and of course, he pulls out this very, very kind of beautiful, large, gleaming diamond he hands to you as well.
Let me just reread my shard, because I know what's the thing for True Res?
You gain
Oh, yeah.
extra bonus to the check.
Extra bonus, that's it. There's something. Is a soul free and willing?
Do you cast the spell?
Well, I'm asking
Are you
Mephistopheles.
Imagined would be yes.
I take it he didn't like to die when he did.
Oh, I can't imagine, so no.
Torture?
No.
Assassination?
No.
Petty spite?
No.
Punishment?
Execution.
I see. What were his crimes? Against Big Man Asmodeus?
Some say treason, others say revolution.
Ah, I see.
The truth is indeed in the eye of those that win.
It is indeed. And I can see why you would want him.
Whatever would you need then? And I am just a man trying to pay a favour forward.
Indeed, but a former revolutionary. Perhaps he might have some ideas, some information.
Perhaps I don't know what I would have to do with anything I need.
Sure you don't.
I'm
Oda just has that cheeky
trying
little
to
smile.
make his way in this world of ours.
Indeed.
I leave you to it and take a step back. But even with your passive insight, you know he is watching closely every move you make.
Oh no.
Is he looking or considering time at all as he speaks?
Yeah, you've got a bit of time.
Because I'm pretty sure True Res does take
Just
some
wait
time.
on that. He is conscious of that. He knows he's got a bit of time.
Hold on.
He would set things up.
Casting time of 1 hour.
Get going.
Oh,
Well-
it's not like, I don't know, he's going to be called away when someone gets killed recently.
Yeah.
Well then, let's not dally any further. Adam will start casting.
Maybe I'm casting the spell.
Did you look at the spell scroll at all?
I assume it's a True Res.
It's a very, very old scroll
Yeah.
to res, yeah.
Considering this guy's been dead for over 1,000 years, nothing but a True Res is going to suffice.
Okay, I just
And this
wondered.
is very, very special circumstance considering True Res normally has a limit
It
of
does,
200.
but I'm training you for devils because they're kind of dangerous. Primordials and shit like that. That is just the rules. But yes, I do need you indeed to make me a check.
Did I have any Iggy dice left at the end of that battle? I think I had one.
Becca usually says to keep them. So have you got it?
No.
Then you
No,
probably
probably
get
not.
use them.
Okay. Don't roll a 1.
So,
Because I've still got two.
Okay. That would be... And this is adding my
it'll be your wisdom modifier plus proficiency.
Wiz plus double proficiency.
No, it would just be one proficiency because normally it's just a modifier.
So
and
13.
proficiency. So it's wisdom and
Oh.
proficiency.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, it's like proficiency.
Okay. Yes, that is plus 13. So that would be a 22.
And then you'll begin casting the spell. And you feel, even while casting it, this spell is kind of breaking the rules of what a normal true res can do. The diamond itself kind of begins floating, but you watch it turn from this kind of glistening, almost transparent to a dark green, kind of a bubbling green. And you see instead when it normally kind of fades and like stardust and kind of covers the body, instead shatters into thousands of smaller pieces that all fall inside the sarcophagus. You watch as chunks and cracks have been forming along the sides of it. Kind of a large side kind of bursts outwards, and you see a reptilian tail begin to form. And then breaking through one side, you see a hand and another hand, or by a third and a fourth arm reaching out, breaking apart from the sarcophagus, and then pulling itself out. You see a tall reptilian creature, 4 humanoid arms. They're kind of covered in scales, kind of dark black scales, and you see the kind of green and black scales, reptilian body, reptilian head. These kind of 4 eyes, and kind of fork tongue, kind of.
Can I make a religion check of this?
Go for it.
Oh, that's a nat one. I do not know who this is.
But the creature rises from the sarcophagus and like spines clicking and forming back into place. It's kind of forked tongue. And their eyes will lock on you and then move past you towards Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. My, it's been a while. They're going to sliver out of the sarcophagus. Ah, the Kawas, it is good to see you alive once again. He looks towards you. If you'll excuse me, we have business.
Indeed.
With his hand, you vanish.
Can I make a history check on the name Decabos?
You wouldn't recognise it off the way.
No? Okay.
You feel yourself being thrown through space as you kind of reappear in a blast of flame outside the Sanctum. There's the moon high in the sky, the sun fully set now. As you now on Sanctum. During this hour, what have the rest of you been up to?
I'm just going back to work with, I'm going to be working with my unit.
Yeah, well, not back yet. They get back. Yeah, they can't go in the back. They are back today. It's tomorrow, actually. They get back. They're back the following day.
Selban's pretty beat up from that fight. And we didn't recover the tracking device, did we? The thing that Jeremiah has been using to track stuff.
No,
that was his packed weapon.
Yeah,
or something.
essentially it was his talisman, essentially.
So I guess Selban would be talking to Gaxus and seeing how he feels with the new shard.
You see Gaxus kind of stands there, he's holding this kind of singular, glowing golden kind of piece of wheat in his hand. He kind of, holds it for a minute. This is I'm not quite sure what I do with this now.
Concentrate on it.
I don't know. Thinks to himself for a little while. Are we sure this item is best with me? Does one of your other allies not require an item?
You are an ally and you require an item.
Yeah, I suppose so, yes, but surely is there someone else this would fit better with or for?
I think it fits you perfectly.
To what are you opposed?
I am not opposed. I forget we don't know each other that well, so.
It is perfectly fine.
No, I know your allies for a while now. They know about my past. Fatherhood isn't really my strong suit. I don't have the best track record with that.
Excuse me? That doesn't sound correct.
That's very correct. My ex-wife is a leader of a drow family that once used to work for Calisius. We had 3 children, one of them I killed. The other 2 like me.
I see, that seems awfully complicated.
Yes, it is indeed very very complex of an issue.
However, I'd say I see you as quite an impeccable father figure. from the time that I know, of looking after the young princess.
She's pretty much honest.
Sauban's not lying. That's all he's
Ah,
known of
yeah,
Gaxus.
He takes like a step back when you say that. Kind of, almost looks away for a moment. Well, it is my duty, my job, to protect her, and indeed the rest of the crown, which I clearly haven't done a very good job at doing.
The princess is still alive
She
when
is, yes.
society collapsed.
Yes, but her mother is lost somewhere.
Yes, we have all struggled in those sort of things. I can't elect you on this because I know nothing about fatherhood. Somebody else say something before I put my hoof in it.
Something.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Harris.
I didn't think you were doing anything bad.
Oh, I'll continue then. What was it I was saying? Where was my track? Just because you have failed at something does not mean you are insufficient in it. I have had several times when I've been calculating devices for spells to make work, and they have failed. If I stopped then, I would have never gotten anywhere. Just because you have failed once does not mean your potential is zero.
Fair, yes, that I can understand, but you make a very, very good point there, Selvan.
Oh, that doesn't usually happen. Well done for telling me to keep talking.
You're welcome.
I should, well, I don't quite know what I should do.
You should take it on.
And if I'm to fail with this shot, surely there are better allies you have.
Like, just rolls his eyes. Are you seriously questioning yourself now at the end of everything?
I question myself through everything I have done. It is part of my job to question the decision I made when we went here, when we went there. Should I have checked that room? Maybe I got lucky. Maybe I did my job well. Maybe I did it wrong.
I'm gonna deck him.
Kind of like head kind of. Yeah, a tooth probably breaks. Another one.
So I have to talk to you or the guy inside. Concentrate on the fucking thing. Take some responsibility for this situation. You've got enough of it. You can handle some more. And for the love of God, stop being a bitch about it.
We persuasion check.
My goodness, we're being good cop, bad cop.
26.
How many?
I'm dangerous.
Hang on. Let me just check my things per day. Because half plus 7.
33.
Yeah, 34. 33. Yeah, 33.
DC everything's 30 now. He kind of looks back towards you. I understand what you're saying and what you're trying to do, but what if I fail again?
Then you fail again, you're just gonna get back up and fucking continue. You are only as good as the moment that you are in, and if you continue to do and think that you're terrible, then bad shit's gonna happen. Literally, look at me. We survived a plane shattering around us.
Yes, a material plane, not an airplane. I suppose you make many good points for one so insolent as you used to be.
Nothing changed. I literally just did it for other people. This confidence has never fucking faltered. Not once. And not because I don't think that I can fail, because nobody else is actually having a fucking positive outlook on it. My ego is the reason that everybody here is still fucking standing, whether people like it or not. Because I always think there is going to be another chance, another time, where we are going to be victorious. And until I'm dead forever, I'm not going to stop.
Kind of exhales heavily. Almost this kind of very faint, roar to it as he does. He holds this kind of glowing piece of wheat. Very well. Kind of closes the eyes. Make a stealth check. Did you say something? Terrible.
Was Harris aware of Erdan suddenly disappearing?
Yeah, yours, not here.
Erdan
Yeah.
was like, bye guys, go do
Oh,
it.
When we teleported.
When you teleport, there was like an essence signal.
Well, Harris wasn't there.
Yeah.
Oh, you joined Sanctuary. You didn't go to.
So you've seen everyone boy.
So
Harris.
we would have
Where's Erdan?
come back, and Erdan's not come back with us.
Where's Erdan?
I don't. He disappeared in a ball of fire.
Erdan. Pickle.
I'm not on the material plane.
He died.
Gaxus.
Outcast sending.
Gaxus kind of mutters something under his breath. And you all just hear him say, he's mouthing something. Can't remember what that is. We just hear very quietly, and all of you hear it. You go past like level 4. You all hear him say, "That is a promise." And he watches the wheat kind of fades away. It kind of glows around him, which is a kind of bright light that emanates temporarily from Gaxus as this kind of form. His golden, so his orange film, there's like a slightly golden colour to it. He kind of exhales his breath. You will, excuse me, I have to figure out what this does. I will be around if you need me. Okay, well, next way into the sanctum.
You better have fucking taken that on.
Pardon? Say that again?
You better taken that on, otherwise I'm gonna hit him again.
Oh, he's definitely taken it on.
Good.
And he's not the type to back down, I don't think, so I think he'll stick with it now.
Good.
I mean, if not, we'll just see a piece of wheat floating around randomly.
I guess that's true.
Unless he's going to hide it. But I don't think he'll do that.
Well, busy day tomorrow,
Yes, to war, is it?
but already at war.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologise. My new minutia. To battle, is it?
I believe so.
I got speared right through the spleen, so I think I'm going to go lie down for a bit.
How fucked do you look?
I'm on 130 out of 300.
I'll give you a 5th level cure wounds because it's my last big slot.
Okay. I was lower at one point. Got down to like 50, I think.
And you'll get back 25 hit points.
Thank you. I presume you're just like healing the area that was
Yeah.
pointed to. Ah, good. I'm no longer leaking that funky fluid anymore.
Yeah, you'll be right as rain in the morning.
Yes, I'll have a nap. Is there anything productive we can do today?
It is like evening at this point.
I know, but it's so bad.
Yes, you can sleep.
That's not particularly productive.
It is. Everybody needs rest.
Oh, I do suppose healing my body is quite a productive use of time.
Yep.
I'm going to go and crash. I'm not up for a play tonight, sorry.
Erdan, this is Harris. Where are you? Are you okay? Okay, so why am I here? Okay. Do you need help? Send.
Make an intelligence check to keep focus on the spell.
I don't know you're doing
No.
this.
No one does.
No one know you have to send
Intelligence
anything.
check. +1.
How many?
5.
You kind of break focus on the spell, and Moffice just hands you another die and then another scroll. You have to begin again. We'll say it's going to change before I make you roll. I'm not going back in time.
Do you get the response?
Do you respond? I have to wait. Do you respond to that?
Erdan's not responding because he's blocking it out. He's trying his best to block it out.
But it goes through.
So just go for, what's it going through?
Actually, yeah.
I did roll 8.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
different
is that-
because of the planar block thing. It's
I
half
don't
a
think
chance.
that's enough.
That's enough.
Is it
I think it's
spell
only a-
modifier or
It's a
is it-
straight D20.
Yeah, I think it's only a 1
Yeah,
in.
it's a percentile dice now. Oh, fuck, hang on. I wrote it down somewhere.
I think it had to be a certain number or above. I think it was like a.
I think it was you changed it to a 15% chance to go through.
Yeah. You'd be through above. It goes through.
No, it was 15%
Ten chance to go through.
Oh,
To
you
go-
can go through. Sorry, ignore that roller. Good point, yeah.
Because we couldn't contact Illis.
Yes, you couldn't. Sorry. I got so many things to keep track.
How's Caro looking after the fight?
I'll try again. Okay.
I wonder if my thing is cut out when I try to fix stuff.
Send the wrong air down.
Adam, can you hear us? I'm just going to refresh the page.
It's going well today.
Oh, you're in the web app and not
Alright,
the.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah.
his shrine and make a prayer to Erdan.
Okay. I need to go, but
I mean, you can block that.
Oh yeah, while doing something like a true res, Erdan's blocking out all noise.
Oh, okay.
we having tech issues for Adam?
He says, yes, he can hear us. I have said a few things. Oh. Oh, we haven't heard you, Adam. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like you haven't come through at all.
Hello.
There we
There.
go.
Okay.
Oh, I think-
There was something weird with my laptop, Adam. I'm so sorry. What have you been trying to say?
Nothing that important. I did answer your question about how Karen looked.
Yeah.
He looks a bit scuffed. He's on 305 out of 351.
Oh, just a few minor scratches to look Cara then.
So, like, there's a slight dent. No, his armor wouldn't even be, like, scratched or dented because it's so good.
But it's just a bit dirty.
A few demon guts on it. While you're here, you can go and pick up the old orc armor from the Brothers Forge Blood 21. Didn't get to mention that because they fixed it fucking months ago.
Yeah, I'll go pick up the chief's plate, and it can go to someone.
Ooh, I know what Salban's going to do in the
So,
evening.
so you've got that. You can feel to give it to anyone you want. Who did I not level up to today? I don't want somebody else.
What was that guy? Was it Dolmakia? The guy I resurrected?
It was the Cabos.
The Cabas.
D-A-C-A-B-O-S. The Cabos. The Cabos. Or the Cabos.
Sounds like an exotic island.
Don't go home. It's all in man. No, very, very islandy.
Doesn't sound like an island, does it?
You have blizzards on lands, Central Islands. That's famous. They're like warm places. The Cabos. Right, this
At some point, Erdan comes back.
yeah, an hour passes. No one's doing anything in the meantime.
Salban is, like, making some new notes and designs and drawing something as he sat down.
Yeah.
Seems to be some kind of, like, flying vehicle. We'll see if it goes anywhere.
And then you appear outside the sanctum. You've got the guards kind of look shocked, but like, oh, it's just one of them being placated again. They'll let you in.
I find the rest of the party and I'm like,
Well,
Nick.
where is everyone? Oh, okay, I think everyone's kind of like split off into groups. I know
I'm in
Kara's.
Erdan's shrine.
You're in that shrine, so
I'll be in the mess hall,
yeah.
sat, like, all over a table, spooning some soup whilst drawing.
Quincy's, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Erdan will
Quincy's.
make his way to Quincy's.
Nick with that. Everyone's there. Harris at the shrine, but Iggy will probably go
At this point, Erdan will hear incoming call from Shrine. See this Harris, be like, no, not now.
Yeah, Click will be with you. Iggy will be with Hawthorne and Vanadium and Harris at the shrine.
Didn't you block everyone in the party
I think you did.
so they couldn't pray to you,
Actually, yeah, I think I did.
so you don't get anything?
I didn't say I was praying. I said I went to the shrine.
Whatever. So Erdan goes to Quincy's, sees the party, walks up, and he walks up and says, "It's named a Cabos mean anything to anyone?
Huh? Say that again, please.
The Cabos.
If we don't make, will it do our history checks?
Lizardy
Do our history checks.
Lizardy looking
History?
forearms.
Plus 19.
Has he got any?
Okay.
Has he got any connection to Kayutha? Has he been with both?
Ooh.
I'll do enhance ability on myself.
Oh, shoot, I should have
Just
done
in
that.
case I get
I
advantage
should
on
have
the
done
roll.
that.
Yeah.
You have,
you
you have plus 10 on me.
Yeah, but I should have done that.
Was he kind of after two? No.
19.
Yeah, I have advantage.
Oh, that's
24, 25,
That's
26,
crap
7,
rolls.
plus 7.
Yeah, I don't know.
29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 34.
Right.
I got
What'd
it.
you get, Karen?
30. 13.
13. Yeah, you're looking. The names will come up. Probably guessing it's probably after Creather's time.
23.
23. You got a.
34. I have a plus 19 in history.
We're not too sure either. Cabos. It sounds infernal. There's no famous Caboses you have heard of or seen. With a 30. You begin thinking back to your old history books, your old, readings about the hells. It was never your specialty, the infernal world, but you remember a few things. And the name Cabos does come up. In fact, he was a reptilian, serpentine devil, 4 humanoid scaled arms, 4 eyes, 4 tongue. You would have 2 forked tongues, not 1. No mistake. And yeah, you distinctly remember the name because not from his infernal works, but a long time ago. You've heard of U1T, very very rare race. No one ever really sees or encounters them. But you do remember there was a group of U1T back in a text you read back hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago, that were kind of seen as, agents of the Cabos, as they looked, similar to him, serpentine creatures, and they were kind of, people started to investigate this Cabos after they realized he must have been killed, because he wasn't a devil anymore, no one's heard of him for years. And from what you remember, he was a archdevil from thousands and thousands of years ago, who was executed by Asmodeus for basically trying to usurp the throne of hell. He worked alone. This would have been early doors in this current era, probably just after the Blood War started, and he attempted to usurp the throne of hell, and was caught and was executed on the orders of Asmodeus. And in fact, he would have been executed
Was it by?
by, if I know who was born, who was executed by. Ooh, hang on. We'll check who actually opened notes. Bear with. Wasn't there. Still fucking person. Bear with, sorry.
I'll start telling a pie while you think. Oh, did he, yes, there was a reptilian fellow with 4 arms and 4 eyes, I believe.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the one.
Oh, you saw them?
Yeah,
Oh, interesting, because they're dead.
not anymore.
Oh, I
There's
see.
a new ally for you, Moses. New ally for you.
Well, I
Only
wouldn't
into the
consider them.
future.
I'd be careful. They used to work alone, from what I remember, from what I read.
And
And
now
they-
they're working under a certain archdevil.
Oh, I see. Well, they were previously executed by Asmodeus for attempting to do
I knew
usurping.
Mephistopheles told me as much.
I see. There's some link between him and the Yuan-Ti.
Well, that makes sense.
Maybe a cult or a descendant or an empowerment or something like that.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. It was written down on a little footnote in the history book of who executed them and a little description of the
Belial.
It was Belial.
Well, Belial and Favorina, but Belial was the one who swung the axe. And you recognise them, they were the leaders of the 4th layer of hell.
Yes, I remember seeing a little diagram picture of Belial swinging an axe on the fourth
Hell's
layer of
going to
hell.
be drastically different.
Oh, don't even look at my list of Hell next campaign. I've got so many fucking red arrows, green arrows, pink arrows, red arrows. Have you seen that picture of Nolan's version of the laser? The dream sequences in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my hell right now, literally.
Have you ever seen the 140k novel like timeline? Have you ever seen it?
No, look, I'm not gonna break my head.
It's not. It's like.
Yeah. It's the fucking the timeline of Doctor Who, which doesn't make sense because it goes forward, backwards, left, right, upside down, back on itself, wide and lovely. It's really lovely, the fucking timeline.
At least it still makes more sense than the Terminator timeline.
Perfect sense.
To be fair, like, I'm not a big fan of Terminator Genesis. It had its moments, but like how they explained the timeline in Terminator Genesis and why it was working the way it was is actually a bit.
Is that the third one?
No.
What was the third one?
Terminator 3.
Oh, it was just the third.
No, but like they basically said that like time is like a coil, so like it doesn't exactly like repeat, but like when you go back, you don't move, you just like move down the rung of like the coil.
No, don't want to think about that.
Anyway, yes.
It's a scientific theory. I just like it. I don't think it's true or anything.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
So, that mine is open up again. Is it just mine Aberoth, or does it mine other stuff?
I believe mainly just Aberoth.
Because I'm looking for some crystal.
What crystal?
I don't know. It's going to be expensive crystal.
What for?
I might be able to recreate something. I've worked out something, and we'll give it a try.
Well, I will say, just in case you did forget, because it has been a lot, but you are the richest person in the sanctum.
Oh yes, I am, aren't I? But no, hang on.
No.
No. That's
Princess Stella lives here. Technically, as far as you're concerned, she's the only free living noble in the world.
Yeah, but he's got more.
She can access it.
Yeah.
Hers is currently the calendar.
That's what I'm talking about. Like
I
you can have £1 billion in the bank, but if you can't spend that money, do you have
Here's
it?
your frozen assets, you're liquid in a minute.
I suppose I could put an order in from the. I could put an order from
Prince Andrew,
from Renestone.
Duke no more.
Gave up his royal title.
Oh no!
What?
That's
I was
such
not.
a shame.
I was genuinely
Who?
not expecting
Prince
that.
Andrew's giving up his title because he's a fucking.
I'm not.
All his royal titles.
Oh, it's new. It's real world news. I don't care about
After
that.
discussions with the king, Charles has been like, get out of here.
Yeah.
That must
Good
be.
on you, Charlie.
Yes.
I mean, that must be hard for him to say that to his fucking brother. though.
I don't
Anyway,
think Charles
back on
likes
track.
Andrew.
Back on track.
I essentially need a crystal rod about yay size, worth about 5,000 gold pieces as a material spell component in something I'm hoping to create.
What is?
Uh,
I've never heard of this
with
requirement.
Karen's like family background, you need to know where to get something like that.
You would, but the issue is Vanheim's kind of
Everywhere is
fucking
fair.
covered in zombies at the minute.
Yeah.
There's no real
I
shops.
know what you're doing.
So I can just blow up and get rid of a load of them.
It might not work.
No, true. You could go to a mine and blow and go, but you die again. What are you trying to make?
So the material component for create spelldrumming helm is
You can't do it.
I can't do that yet, but this is
Yeah.
I'm perfectly fine with that. This is why I was saying it might not work because I thought the DM might say
It's
no.
your game.
Yes.
But you could start doing it. Yeah.
Selban has the notes for it. He's the Celulacrum has made a metal which is really light and strong, and he's got access to the spellman's spell list. So
Well, the spell wouldn't be on your spell list, I think.
oh, okay. So he's got access to the spell from the notes
Yeah,
that he
essentially the
has.
spell would come from people creating it from the notes.
Yeah, and he does need to go and make some stuff for a powerful devil at some point in time. So he wants to make a prototype before he gets there. So yes, I hold up a little ship. I'm thinking about trying to make a transport or troop carrier or something that flies like the Tinzo.
That sounds vastly more complicated than I could have possibly even understand it.
Oh, I could give you the basic mathematics if you want.
I can look at it, but I'm not as good as you at it.
Oh, okay. Well, it taps into the innate power of a spellcaster. I was thinking about trying to do it by life force, but that seems a bit cruel. So I didn't modify it at all.
That's how infernal war machines normally run.
Yes, and I'm not like that. So I don't quite know. I haven't built one yet. I just think this rod will be like a focusing thing around it. So anyway, that's what I've been pondering to try and get over these elements.
After about an hour in Erdan's shrine, and Erdan doesn't show up, and get fed up and leave. And I'll go to Quincy's.
Okay.
And we'll see Erdan, and I'll say, Erdan, you okay? Where have you been?
Fine, yeah. I've been doing things.
You okay? You didn't come back very well.
Yeah, I know.
Where'd you go?
Places.
Salvan just stares at Erdan for a
If
moment.
you don't want to talk about it, just say so.
I think that's quite clear that he doesn't.
Maybe you can just say, I don't want to talk about
Why were you
it. I was
looking
worried.
I can look after myself, so...
But you did not come back with us.
No, this is true. There was someone else who needed my services.
Oh, you did ask us, didn't you? Yeah.
There was someone else who needed my services.
Oh yes, we've just discussed that.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very confused right now.
But you're okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fine, yeah. You don't need to look after me.
What?
It's slightly
Huh?
one's lower down. It could be one up and it could be on level.
Oh, the shelves.
Yeah.
Well, have a go at Becca when they've built them. I can see what you mean
Yeah,
there.
because the box would fit with one up, could be on level of that. Like, if we didn't size box, fair, makes sense.
Move the shelf up by one.
Yeah, but when they both fit, there was up by one. Oh.
Rebecca's upsetting Matt's OCD.
I'm not going to serious like shelves. That's probably a bit of OCD. You just see my house, it's not clean. Not clean, it's not.
Is it full of shelves?
It's no, it's got. Yeah. I've got 2 shelves. I've got all my stuff on my shelves.
You would hate to see my shelves then.
Oh, I've got like 1 shelf that's organised nicely, the rest is a mess.
Oh, has anyone tried to contact a nun?
No.
Not recently.
I'm going to pop outside and have a chat. Could someone come with me?
Sure, I'll go with you.
Okay. Oh god, I need to think of the sending.
While they're walking to the sending, anything Bode and Quincy's are doing?
Any further plans for what we do now that we've
Well,
dealt with Jeremiah for now?
our units return tomorrow. We might need to march them out straight away.
Potentially. We should ask the Grand General about that. If we have time, I think it would be good to train with them.
It would be, but time is always something we don't have.
We're also waiting for this mass teleportation circle as well, in order to transport our units.
A few days of
quickly.
rest. A few days of rest should do them well then.
Slab and Harris, you make your way out of the sanctum.
I'll take out a sending scroll.
Yeah.
And I'll cast sending to a nun.
Yeah.
Hello, nun. This is Salvan. I was almost dead for a year, so sorry about the lack of contact. How are you doing?
Roll a check for me.
Okay. Ooh, not on this plane. 8.
Doesn't go through, unfortunately.
He appears to not be on the material plane.
You could try again.
I don't have that many of these.
Okay. Would you like me to try?
Yes, just be mindful of what you say because they are a odd individual. Not in a bad way, just how do I phrase it?
They're unique.
They are new to socializing.
Okay, I will send him a note.
Make a check.
No. 4.
Just worth it around.
You're going in the bin. Didn't work.
You know what, I'll try it one more time. 8. Again, no.
Yeah.
Okay, Saban admits fate and I'll try again another day.
What you can do with when
I hadn't considered that.
I'm going to train my unit in some form of teleportation.
Oh, that sounds quite useful. I didn't think about training them at all, to be honest.
Idea?
Perhaps I should, yes. I was thinking about, what was it I was thinking about? I don't know. I need to go rest. It's been a very long day. Sorry, the fight was quite difficult. What were you up to?
Cleaning.
I see. Someone doesn't... Insight check. When are you cleaning? Someone's insight is terrible. Ooh, that's quite high. 18 insight to 20.
Deception.
Yep, so... Oh, I see. It must have been something cleaning very useful then. Let's get back to it.
What, the war?
Oh, yes, the war and general things. We could stand outside and look at the darkening void above us.
Yeah, the
But it-
Spectral Twilight, my god, that's beautiful. I want it right now. So I'm looking at the screens again.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Turn it a bit more. That's pretty cool.
But looking at the perpetual twilight fills me with a sense of dread. And encouragement to keep going forwards.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I just come out here and practice pulling the moon down on me.
Is that a joke?
No.
Oh, I see. Oh, good luck with that. Wait, is that a mention of suicide?
No.
Oh, okay.
In case all else fails.
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand now. I'm gonna head back in.
Okay, we'll go back inside the insight room. If there's nothing else you guys want to do for the day, you can also take a long rest.
Yeah.
We'll take a lovely long rest. How many hit points do you get daily from the heroes, please?
13.
13.
And then I give 25 out.
Yeah,
So we should have... Is
38.
38 max? Yeah.
everyone gets a clear roll again that.
And 1810.
Yeah, click it to it.
Takes my HP to 304, which I'm very happy about.
Takes me to 1-8.
Then again, I did put my shard thing in con.
239.
Where's the rest
So
of
if
it?
I'm really lucky, I
That.
might get to 200 at my level 20.
Maybe. So now that you will rest for the evening and awaken the following morning, what is your plan for the day?
Have breakfast, go and see the Grand General.
Yeah,
Mhm.
make your way to the
Go see the GG.
main war room. You arrive, you arrive there, you've got any NPCs you're bringing along for this, or just you guys want to go?
I think it would be good to bring... Oh my god. Is it...
Yeah.
It's not being
Ben, do you... You got it right last time when I got it wrong. The name of the new Grand Mage who's come with
Oh.
us.
Yes.
Pespis.
Pespis.
Is it Pespis? Would it be useful to bring them along because they would have completed the teleportation magic?
And they've got a few days on that.
Oh, they
They
got...
have one more day.
Oh, so I was wondering if it would be useful to bring them in a conversation about how many troops we can move.
Conjuration Archmage, Pespis.
Yeah. Maybe, to be honest, it might be an idea for them to continue working.
Yeah, that was the alternative. Let them work. Okay, let them work. Any other NPCs? I don't think so.
Well, that's easy enough then. Yeah, you sneak away to the Grand General's kind of war room. You see the map laid out before you, as it always is. Now, good morning, all of you. What can I do? What can I do?
Well, I believe our troops returned from Janhol today.
Yes, they should be arriving later today at some point, probably midday, a bit later.
Diesel.
So the question is, how much time do we have on our hands?
Well, as much time as we realistically need. I know this Magus Pespis mentioned that probably by tomorrow they're able to teleport people out of the sanctum and mass will be complete. It'll take them another couple of days to reverse engineer that to bring people back in. Need to work with Erwin and Ollie and a few of the other mages to one, create such a powerful spell and two, to allow it to transport into the sanctum. So we have probably a couple of days till that's all prepared. But realistically, for Zakima, we have a bit of time. They are holding up still. We are lucky with that regard. We don't need to rush on that anytime soon, but the quicker the better.
I remember you saying at one point that it would be prudent for all of us to go down there and talk with those on the front.
Yes, well, before we begin any form of conflict or can really strategize an attack, we should speak with the command.
And it was my suggestion that we wait for a report back from the group that are investigating this traitor. It would be.
yes.
It wouldn't be great for us to go down there and have this traitor be informing the forces of Calisius of our movement, so that perhaps they can.
The only
They consult.
person we should be able to trust in Zakima is Cassandra.
Indeed.
Yes, this is
Maybe we should talk to her.
There's an operation going on.
yes.
I need to bring up my spreadsheet.
We're waiting for information back.
What is the distance between, the Hidden Sanctum and Zakima? Like, how many miles? 'Cause it does matter.
What's for?
And project image.
What's his Android image?
500 miles.
More than that.
That's why I'm asking.
Badenheim is about.
What's the size of France? Because I always imagine Badenheim's about the same size
No,
as
it's the
France.
size of America.
The size of America?
Badenheim, by the way, is fucking huge.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of well. Badenheim originally was 4 countries.
That
It
changes the scale.
used to be, yeah.
Didn't realise
No,
it was-
Badenheim is fucking insane.
So it's got
Badenheim's
3
probably the
times
same
that?
size of the Empire, because it originally was 4 separate countries. North failed, and then the other 3, some plain town, whatever. They were 4 separate nations. They came together to make Badenheim one nation when
Damn.
the Dragon Wars began and tensions rose. They became one united nation. So it's basically 4 countries into one. Basically a super country. It's fucking huge.
No, it's just that we need an extended conversation probably with Cassandra. And I was thinking
Probably.
project image. You can talk through it.
Actually, how
So-
big's Trace Image?
I believe it's 500 miles.
How big's the village? Oh, projected.
It's about 3,000 miles is north to south. I need to do maths for a second.
No, my thinking is because we've got fucking a bunch of wizards now. Project image is a 7th level illusion spell. It allows you to basically project a person 500 miles, and the idea is we need an extended conversation with this woman. And where we can, it's we can go there without actually,
Yeah, go in there.
we can have a conversation through a wizard.
Could we summon her? Could we just grab her and bring her here?
It is
Probably
2,000 miles
Yeah.
from Canada to Mexico.
Well, that's 2,060 miles. 2,000 miles, basically from north of Badenheim.
Can you chain project images?
But you can. I mean,
so if sending doesn't work, the only other communications.
I would say for Finn.
No, it doesn't work across.
No,
I would say for
that's-
Finn,
But
because
it doesn't
Zakima is not 1,000 miles long.
No, it's just about having us. I feel like sending's not going to be enough to have a conversation with her, because she also doesn't like us.
Oh yes, I see. My postbox wouldn't work in that account then.
Shane, no one doesn't know the dreams.
We could write letters to one another.
It does.
Yeah, but it's also about talking to her. We have to wait for it.
No, it's about 2,000 miles. 2,500 miles, I reckon.
Fair enough.
The Zakima, the mainland Zakima, is more than 300-400 miles.
Big
Not
place.
that much, probably.
Big place.
I don't know. I mean, from Badenheim, I've talked about Badenheim is 2,000 miles, so I'd say about 200 miles tops, maybe. I don't know, but it's quite a thin, long country. Zakima.
It wasn't that long ago that the traitor finding mission went out, was it? It was.
No, it was wasn't long. It was only last week.
When are they due to be completed?
Until I succeed on the checks.
That's difficult because we really want to find them before we launch the war.
I found it. Yeah, I'm right. So
What?
I'm gonna adjust my sizes of Badenheim to fucking way too big.
Okay. Because we'd quite like to root out the traitor before we instigate battle plans.
Indeed. That would be the best way to go about doing it.
However, I'm not entirely sure that us just being informed of what's going on is... Oh no, because us even going there then tips the hand that we are planning on going there. Oh,
Most
okay.
likely.
I was thinking us going there and listening doesn't necessarily mean... If we don't tell any plans, then they can't be overheard. But perhaps us going there sets a precedent of we're going there.
You mean a sting?
No, I'm saying we shouldn't go. Perhaps we shouldn't go there because then we are shown to be going there, which might allude to the fact that we'll go there in the future.
Well,
Might
I
not
would
make any
imagine-
sense.
Considering that it's Mark Cook who's leading this expedition into Zakima, if he now knows, since Jeremiah now knows, that we are alive and well, and clearly trying to interfere with Callistius' plans, at this point he probably has already factored into his plans us appearing on the battlefield, either ourselves or with a force. He is, from my understanding, that type of person to have a plan for all eventualities.
That sucks.
But,
So we need to be chaotic as fuck around the
well, no. Just because he might have a plan for if we do appear doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be a perfect plan,
Or that the plan will succeed.
or that his plan will succeed.
I see.
After all, he may have a general plan for what he should do when we appear, but he won't know exactly what we are doing, and so. But that's aside anyway. I do think we should, before sending troops down, travel down ourselves to speak to the leadership of Zakima, preferably after this traitor has been found and dealt with. But if time does not permit that, then we should still go in a timely manner.
In that place, should we summon a single person here to get an update more thoroughly on the war before we then go to discuss things later? Like,
I'm not sure if we
request
okay.
Cassandra to come here.
I'm not sure if that would be much possible. I imagine Cassandra is commanding the army. She would probably not be the one to come, and I do not know if they would be capable. I mean, they won't know where this place is.
I'm going to turn to the Grand General and see what he thinks on this.
Was she Centurion or Spartus? I don't want her fucking title. I think she was Centurion. Centurion Cassandra. She is as Centurion, one of the leaders, one of the commanding officers involved in the Vanheim army. She leads many groups of Spartus warriors. So I imagine her disappearing for a while would probably hinder things, but if it's desperate, it wouldn't be impossible.
And we're not exactly desperate at this moment in
Not
time,
yet,
are
no.
we? Some of our thoughts were that perhaps we could use some time to train our troops a bit more.
Yes. When they arrive, they have ample time to do so. Again, they are holding the line. They aren't currently begging for assistance. They're not asking for it. They are able to hold and fight back. This is when we can intervene will be beneficial. But we have time to have our units. We have a few weeks before we need to worry about anything.
Cool.
We should use that time productively then.
Training, I believe.
Yes.
Do we try... it's a bit too bold to try and strike another front during this time.
I mean, it will depend on what opportunities there are, what
Well,
forces we
at
have.
the minute, apart from... we already dealt with the Zakima in flank. There's nothing currently going on apart from the Tyran encampments, which I believe we're making progress on. Only a few of them left. I believe one or two of them left, apart from the main one.
That's good to hear.
I'm considering a pushback from the enemy. General, what do you think might be a tactic that they would take?
Well, for right now, from where we are, unless they march an army north from Vadenheim or from Cyrodilia, I can't see them launching an attack from Abrush. We take out all their encampments in Tyran, then they have no threats from there. Rayston and Janhol have under our control now. Everything is realistically south of us. A lot of their infernal forces and their undead are attacking in Zakima. When they have many undead and a few infernal forces defending Cyrodilia. Most of the cities and towns have been abandoned, have undead walking the streets there, but no real fortifications and outposts. Everything is really in and around Cyriglia.
What do you think of a possibility of an attack up towards Iceman?
It's possible. We know they have full control of the Empire, but for the time being, Ice Hunters, we've been able to push back several attacks. They could be launching and planning another large strike soon, but what our intelligence is that we have, they're not currently planning that.
Thank you.
Well, our troops should get back here soon. I think giving them a day to rest and training will probably be for the best.
I would concur with that.
Good.
I don't like not doing anything, but we are doing something.
We're doing something. We're investing in the future.
Savangon is clicking his neck slightly.
Let's look at it this way. The more we build up our forces now, the easier it will be when we face Callissius' forces, and the less troops we will lose.
I agree. Something says to me that it's gone too well so far. I know lots and lots of people have died, but there has not been an attack from the enemy, a movement or a pushback or something unexpected. I call me cynical.
No, your caution is appreciated. You shouldn't expect Callissius' forces not to respond.
I will remind you, it has only been 18 days since you woke up.
Has it really only been that long?
Yes.
My goodness, it feels like several weeks.
And you spent, well, it has been about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. You did spend, the first week, basically, quite acclimatizing yourself to the new world, and your plans, and then it was only really mid the second week you woke up, you actually went to deal with Jangold.
Sorry, General, I think my brain thinks far too fast sometimes.
It's been 5 days since the Battle of Jangold.
It's been only 5 days?
Yes, well, 4 full days and this morning.
Okay, I'm going to go have a rest.
Motors are not a tactically minded person in the sense of battle tactics and shit like that. He's more individual tactics.
Yeah, you know how to fight as one, not really an army.
Yeah, I'm an army one. At this point I could slaughter a town guard and it would just be like.
You're all good.
Anyway.
You do my level 3.
True. One at a time. Anyway, but what's all been said about them not attacking back, not doing anything? I've interacted with literally every single fucking person that's meant to be running the shop, apart from a cook.
Mm-hmm.
What would they be thinking? What would they be doing?
Make an inside check.
Good. I have plus 14 an advantage. Can I borrow this dice?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm always in the judge room and not in combat.
You have an executioner?
I was going to be
combat.
In last combat, I swear. To be fair, right, I have 2 different presets now.
Yeah.
One where I'm in the jury armor, this is jury.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Judge where everybody gets bonuses, and then
Executioners.
I use a sword and a shield when I'm in the executioner. So,
Very good.
32.
So, you've been kind of thinking, you've dealt with every single one of these people. You've dealt with Degravian, Callies, Cerseus, Jeremiah. The one you've not dealt with is Marcock. So we are thinking, well, how would they react? And what you can really think is, it was only, 9 hours ago, they found out you were still alive.
Yeah.
When you met Jeremiah. So, within those 9 hours, you can imagine they're probably beginning to plan. There was no sign of them thinking you people were alive. Jeremiah seemed shocked when you entered the room. That's why he wasn't, didn't have a plan. He wasn't expecting Sede Volvit and Gaxus to kick in the door to Mars and more to the open forge. So you're guessing now is probably where they formulate a plan. Maybe apart from Malcock, they're all probably going to be in one central location. And you're guessing Callie's not going to be best pleased that the clone's dead and the shard's gone. probably the best you've got.
But like the only more petty bitch in this situation is him.
Yeah.
Um,
Because generally, when we do something and we win, we piss him off. He then hits us.
well, the thing is,
Up until about 9 hours ago, he thought he basically won. And that's what I really do realise moments is like 9 hours ago, Callie was sitting on whatever throne he's on, wherever the fuck he is, being like, I just need to kill all the bad
He was
players.
always like toasting to himself.
I just need to wait for that wall to fall in Jan Hot to be a few more days. Then they say that's it, he's ours. I mean, I've got infinite. These the Kemians are fucking strong fighters. But I've got unlimited,
That's why he's not attacking base stuff.
unlimited devils and demons. And when they die, they're mine. Then I get the undead. It's just a waiting game. And the one thing about Callistius is he can sit and he can wait. He waited thousands of years for this opportunity. He'll wait another couple of weeks. And as far as you can probably guess, especially with your armor kind of guiding you as well with the the inside bonuses you get, you reckon he's won. He'd already planned it. He was sat there. Yes, the resistance exists, but they're not doing much. He'll find them eventually. No one to stop him. He's a god. He's immortal. He can't be killed by anyone
He's
there.
a grandmaster of the waiting game.
Yeah, you can't be killed by any of them, so fine, they can rip through his arms, but he just snaps his fingers, walks into the room, and one by one they're gone, because they can't touch him. But now, not only is there an actual threat to his life, there's also a faint bit of hope rising from that darkness, that kind of a perpetual twilight that was cast on the well. There's now a faint
I guess my question is, throughout like all the interactions with him, he obviously is swung at us and had a go at us, but like, did I ever get the impression that he really essentially like abused the people under him as well?
No, I mean I'm gonna say no, because how many times have they fucked up? How many times has Sertius lost the one and she's still standing right next to him? I mean, from what and Callistius as well, when he was first, attacking, you remember, like, from what Lycos have said, he didn't massacre people, he didn't slaughter civilians. That's not his game. His game is he wants everyone alive to worship him. If he starts killing his own forces, he's not going to be able to worship him, they're going to tamar him. So you know that he doesn't lash out, doesn't attack them, doesn't punish them, he just goes, you need to do better. And you remember, Sertius wasn't trusted with one again. He's the most powerful spellcaster, probably the most powerful spell relic in the world, how they take him off her and just give him to someone else, which she could be trusted with it.
Very sad.
So he just takes what you want and gives it to someone else, and you can't justify him. So they're like, yeah, I guess I did it wrong, I don't get my reward.
I guess that's the point then that means he's going to double down on what he's been doing for the last year.
Are you going to say any of this out loud?
Yeah. Like, he's going to double down, he's going to make a show of force.
He's probably going to attempt to execute hostages, or threaten us with that. Draw us into some kind of conclusion with the Queen.
Maybe.
And he does that, he will do that. He's done it before with Lost Garden.
Yeah.
He's tried to poison Leia, but obviously she doesn't promote us in the work, but he tried to.
Excuse me, I need to step out the room for a moment.
He's hit you all with at least once before.
Yeah, he's going to double down on trying to instoke fear, but work. He always likes personal shit. He might try to execute the Queen.
He'll make a show of it. If he does do that, or when he does that.
But if he does that, then he's got no bargaining chip for later on. He's got no bulletproof
Maybe
shield.
it's a trap.
Well, yeah, but the point is like, if he does it, he's got no human shield, and we just kick in the fucking door. Like, that's his. Like, that Queen is his final gambit. That is, don't come near me. I've got someone you deeply care about. If he gives that up just to prove a fucking point, then he's an idiot.
Got two in the middle. Courier as well.
No.
And he's got the rest of the council, but I don't care about that. They just exist. Just there.
We just didn't calculate them in.
Ironically, all the council members you like are here. But you're prepared for them to be here.
But that's kind of the point, is like,
Perhaps he'll double, is it? Well,
I I guess
He's clearly given Mark Cook control of the battle with the takeover Zakima. I don't think he would I think he probably trust. If I was to gauge Calisius in any way, he probably trusts Mark Cook to deal with that. So he probably won't interfere with that. Maybe sends a few more forces to reinforce him. I reckon he might try to double effort against Ice Mount.
Yeah, I guess that's the point. Is like, what is the most like public thing that he could do?
Execute the Queen of Adenheim.
Destroy
Yes.
a city.
Drop another piece of the moon down.
Those are all big shows.
The Great also on where there were no cities left in Vanheim with people in. Many people in. There are scavengers, maybe a few survivors, but most people have been taken to Cerdelia. Cerdelia, his maid, his land, his throne.
It wouldn't be Cyrodiil.
Arcanum or Ice Mount.
Okana is protected by the shield. Icemark maybe, yes, but you know you're allies with them. If you wipe that city out, okay, many civilians die, yes, but what's that gain for you? Name one person in Icemount that's not Vestron that's here. You can't.
The problem is that Icemount City is where the majority of their population is.
Yes, and he could destroy
Yes.
these things, but what would that prove?
The point is
Sure,
also,
boss.
the point is also, they literally have a way into the Underdark. They could evacuate people.
The Underdark, which he controls through the House of Shadows.
That is a good point. He's gonna do something. I just don't know what.
Can we? Oh, sorry. What were you saying, Carol?
The only other option I could think of for Troy City would be Renee Storm.
Maybe. Or maybe he just plays the card early.
Renee Storm can do warriors that won't come back as undead.
That is a good point. I have a suggestion, but I'm not sure on it, so I'd like to float it past people, and maybe we should get someone else in the room who's more knowledgeable about this. But a lot of the times when Calisius has done these sorts of things, he has threatened us with the ability to do something terrible to get something he wants, rather than doing the terrible thing. So I was wondering if we should have a policy of negotiating with him, or what our negotiation policy should be.
Don't.
That is my preference.
I don't think we can negotiate with him. For him, it is victory or death.
Oh, no, I mean, like, so for last time he said, give me the wand or I execute your child.
We're past
That is negotiating with
We're
him.
past that point
I
at
think
this
we're
stage. Remember, he thought he had won. Now that we're back, that thought, all those plans that he had, they're gone. The one thing he wants to do is destroy us.
I see. So what if he says something along the lines of, I will execute these people that you care about unless you come to me and fight me? Do you think that's something he might do?
He might do that, but that's relying on us being
He's gonna do it
wanting
in a
to
place.
respond to that by going
He's gonna
to
do.
him.
He's gonna do it in a place where we listen, where we're listening.
So that is just what I'm not saying what he will do, but us preparing for the eventuality of him trying to get to us.
Are we patched into like the fucking Prophets network?
Not really.
So I want basically while we're over the next couple of weeks, the like this information that's been like coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I want to hear about her. I want essentially them to fucking. I want to hear everything that they're saying. Because their propaganda's probably gonna come on. We're gonna probably get labelled as terrorists.
May have a way in. When was this? I think it was when we. I think it might have been when we went to Zakima to deal with that new emerging flank. I tried concentrating my mind to contact my sister, and I could feel something faint, like there was some faint connection. Now I don't want to. That's sort of how you described it.
No, I'm trying to think of how nice I'm going to be.
Don't.
Because we're next time.
Don't. Well, yeah, don't try and contact her.
I mean, I am deeply confused about what is going on around your sister. There is something.
The only thing I know is that Motus is going to punch her, and I'm not going to stop him.
I am going to punch her in the throat.
Well, we have been looking into the information campaign already. We sent some people to... We had a task of actually... I believe Igneous was looking at sort of like decoding some of the things that were going on and trying to make some of our own messages putting out. I spent a week with her doing
She's
some
been
printing.
preaching, isn't she?
I'm not entirely sure if they've been doing that specifically, but
That's one of the
orating perhaps. Oh, you mean Facilion?
Yeah.
Yes. I think they are preaching. Yes.
Right.
My main thinking is just what if Cathra hears that Calicia will execute Cassandra unless she tells the location of the hidden sanctum?
You mean not Cassandra?
Oh.
Clarina.
Clarina. I apologise.
Is that right?
I think you should be. I think you should be smart enough to know that that's not something that she's going to negotiate on. Not in the fact of she doesn't negotiate.
But it may. But his whole spiel may be to get a response out of her to isolate her.
Yeah, probably.
Because we would be steadfast and say no, we must continue with the course. But Cathra, she would want to go and.
I think we're thinking too much into it. All I know is they're both likely planning a massive step, something extremely public.
So we have been developing the ability to move troops quickly. This means that we should leave troops ready to react to this thing that they are doing, if it is a large-scale thing.
If it's something that can be reacted to.
Yes.
Like a coronation.
No,
Him being crowned.
no, that's too simple. I think I know what it might be, but it's better that we take the time, rest, train. I know this was something that was floated earlier and was dismissed for good reason, but maybe we should introduce a policy about if anything strange happens in the sanctum as well, to report it. At a monetary reward as well. That way we're not.
Could
we're
you
not
please
accusing people, but
elaborate on the purpose of this?
there are many people coming in and out of this sanctum. He only needs one.
I see.
We don't know if he's already got somebody here.
Up security.
Not exactly up security, because that's suspicious.
Burb has arrived.
Not up security, because that's suspicious. That makes us look like paranoid, like we know something bad is about to happen.
I see.
But if we introduce a policy of, if you can see it, talk about it. Report it to a senior officer. Then we have a better chance of maybe spotting something.
Nods his head, but Selban looks like he feels like out of his depth on this thing in particular. That's close.
One thing that could be the Drow. They're working with Glacius. We know that they are good at infiltration and things like that, so now finding the sanctum is a whole other issue, but when our troops are out of the sanctum and in the field.
Yes. Then
Wait.
yes.
Did someone say that there was a door underneath Icemount to the Underdark?
There's
Yes.
a location in Icemount with access to the Underdark. There's also a location in Vanheim in Marsden Ward.
How
near Mosswood in Ardor.
how large is this?
Sizable.
It's a chasm, it's a hole, people can get in and out. There are different, Gactus will know more, but there are different parts in the dark. The one here in Vanheim, the entrance in Ardor isn't connected to the one in Vanheim, so in Icemount. You probably can get there, but it's not a charted path.
If Calisius has been resting on his laurels, he has been using his troops which will return to him. If he feels as if he has to bruise a war, he may use troops which will not return. but if he has control of the Underdark and Drow, we may expect a Drow incursion from underneath Icemount. We should probably let them know this.
They probably
They
do.
probably.
They probably already do.
It's not a secret.
Well, from what I remember, the way we got to the Drow was through the access here in Vadenheim. But
No, that was two.
that was through the Drow because we
Oh, that
got
was
access.
two. That was.
Yeah, but like that it crossed the Underdark. We don't know what the map of the Underdark is like.
No, that is
Yeah,
true.
changes. Yeah, no, the shadows just referring to the Shadow Assassins were through the door in Val. The way through the bottom of one or no access. The one in I forget the name of the city in Iceland. I guess a different section of the door. But obviously the Underdark connects to where the part of the Underdark
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just over vast distances and very difficult to make any sort of map because it changes constantly. And you're covering thousands of miles.
Yeah.
Well,
Just me.
just then we should think about that. We should think about that.
Shit. Yeah, from the phone, it's great.
But yeah, we should think about that. Introduce that policy and then train.
Indeed.
Undercroft.
That's it, Undercroft.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Oh,
Have you got any ideas, Adam?
I've just been trying to get my head around it.
what's Karo's face looking like?
Carol's just like he's got his thinking face on.
So I think, oh no.
Alright, unless Kara says anything, I think I'm done with the meeting. Two
Well-
meetings. Oh, he is saying something.
It's just about the Drow in Icemount. No guarantee that they haven't been trying to come out anyway, because the entrance to the Underdark there was like guarded. You had to pass through checks and basically sign a thing saying yes, I know I'm going down here and probably not going to return.
Well, it's the same in Undercroft as well.
There's a chance that
All like the doorways into the dark.
there's a chance that the Icemount's fighting on two fronts.
So they might at some point in time have a flank attack against them.
But it might be on potentially, or they could just be having to fight on two fronts anyway. One from the Underdark and one from the surface.
Is Bestron in the Sanctum?
Yeah.
Should we perhaps just bring Bestron here and talk about this? As much as he is not our friend right now.
He's as much as a friend as he's ever gonna be.
I'll go and fetch him.
Well, maybe some information. Every bit of information we can get is helpful.
I will leave and try and find Bestron.
You can find him. He's probably, training, I imagine, at this point in the day. You bring him back to the meeting chamber. You all wanted to speak with me?
Looks to Caro.
Uh,
Oh, Caro sneezes.
what is the situation for Icemount? They just being attacked on the surface. Do they have people Drow coming from the Underdark?
From what I'm aware, when I was last checked, they did face, we did face several devil attacks. This was many months ago. Everyone we were able to push back, but we haven't had no sightings of Drow or breaches from the Underdark. None that have been reported, at least.
So we have just. Carry on.
I'll turn to the Grand General. Have we had any sightings in Vadenheim?
It's hard to tell. We haven't really had many eyes in Valheim. Yes, there have been some drow spotted, especially around Castle Darkmoon, from what the Ravens have said. And the doctor did mention there were several drow spotted in and around Ceridilia. I also believe he mentioned that there were several patrols going through cities many, many months ago. While the undead were entering the city, so were the drow scouting or searching people. But apart from that, not many. I imagine most are within side Ceridilia.
Does Carol look like he has anything else to say?
Okay, I was just trying to look in his face of trying to work out why there hasn't been an offensive through ice mounts.
So Bestrom, we summoned you here because we some thoughts occurred to us,
Yes.
and Motus rightfully divined that Calisius has been somewhat resting on his laurels because he thought he won the war until about 9 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And with him having learned of Sede Volvit returning and there being a glimmer of hope in the world, we're considering that he might begin to do something drastic. Something I was pondering was whether he would use troops that he might consider to be less replenishable, and I was wondering if there might be perhaps a invasion from below Icemount at the same time as one from the demonic.
It could be possible. Undercroft is defended. If there are to be drow making their way through, then Undercroft would be aware of it. It will also take a long time for the drow to travel anywhere in Icemod, especially this time of year, the winter months.
I see.
It's almost impossible to traverse Icemod unless you know exactly where you're going. But Icemod has faced several attacks over the past year. A large army of devils attacking, and with our divine magic, we'll be able to push them back every time.
I take it the glacial wall is held.
Yes, it's still, yes.
Thank you. Sorry, I've not been to the area, so I was not exactly aware of the topography. I was imagining an army in the city going
Cold as fuck.
That is the temperature, not the topography.
Cold as fuck.
It is essentially one giant glacier of ice with snow atop that adds a concrete. or
Yeah, we have
ground.
no idea what the fuck might be underneath that.
The ocean here
Siberia.
is for now, at least for the next few months, completely frozen over.
I see.
No boats.
Think of
really
it-
docking.
Honestly, think about it more like Greenland, where like there's a little bit of land,
The size is not. the
but
size,
it is just basically a
No,
giant
cold.
fucking glacier that's
Yeah,
connected
it's
to
just
the
like
top of it.
frozen ones,
Okay.
not unless-
With Bestrom not sounding too concerned about this, Salbone is going to relent on his point slightly.
I mean, they mentioned that like have been attacked quite a few times by devils, but because the fucking shitload of paladins and angels there,
Yeah.
they've been able to hold off the attacks.
And they also live there, so they know how to deal with the weather.
Yeah, it's also very difficult to get across the landscape.
We did once.
Yeah.
We were like level 5 or something.
Not that low, but yeah. I can't
About
remember.
level 7,
Yeah.
6, 7 is left on your own.
Yeah.
Pretty low level.
Well, now at least it sounds like Icemount is secure for the most part. That's at least good to hear.
We thought it'd be best to inform the relative leaders of the areas that Calisius may do something overt.
I can have them prepared.
In fact, we should probably tell the leaders of the other places that we're in contact with that Calisius might do something overt.
Yes, we can tell Jaggernaut. And I'm sure the MEU has probably designed something just in case.
Oh, I'm so confused about how that even works.
It's cool though.
Yes, certainly. Yes. I wish I had more time to study it. Alas, saving the world and all that.
Maybe afterwards.
Maybe afterwards. Well, you mean
I have some things to do.
You be in a better position
After everything.
After everything, yes.
to go back and get your manners and land, and you can then visit MAU and fill out the paperwork.
I suppose I could. Anyway, that's not for this meeting. These people here are valuable time. We shouldn't waste it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are in agreement about what should be done over the next week or so.
Yep.
And then
Like I said, they're probably going to do something. We just need to wait to see what it is.
We prepare for plans to change quite quickly depending on what happens.
Yep.
8, 10 to 6 that he gave me.
We're about to possibly do a week of downtime.
Yeah.
Are you rolling it for 1v5?
Yeah, I can roll just in case something happens. I mean, fucking you need them.
I stabbing.
You roll a 6, you probably still have stabbing you.
That would be a 21 to hit.
Oh no, she
What's going on? What have I missed?
Carry explode.
What?
Everyone has.
Even with my
Explain guys in the
resistance,
campaign.
even with my resistance to radiant.
I kill everyone.
All of them damage. What's your CR? Less than 3. Yes, you explode.
Stun everyone on the
Did you determine the CR rating for the underling?
I think I said, oh, I did it right now. It is, what is a...
Your image explodes every time the light word goes off. Also, hello Alex, how are you?
Yeah. This is me rolling. Oh, 20.
Alex, be muted.
Yeah, I think
Yes, I'm good, thanks.
Yay! Hello. I just wanted to double check it was also coming through because it's coming through my laptop. So.
Half my level?
Okay.
Question mark?
I've said this is called CR10.
As long as the sound goes.
CR10?
Yeah.
Really be the devil.
I heal myself and then.
You did get campaign as well, you CR5 there. So yeah, CR10. Any fiend or any devil wants CR10 or below.
I'll have a look at it.
27.
You can also just pick a gin or something.
Yeah.
Is this a save or something?
But yeah, there's nothing else to do. Your units arrive about midday, 1 o'clock. I'm not going to do this here because they're talking in the camera, so I'm going to look this way and be confused by pairing over there and looking at that direction. But you arrive, the units arrive about midday. And you've got nothing else to discuss during this meeting, and you can spend a bit of time with them doing downtime. You do a week of downtime, or a week of training with them to customise and change abilities and things like that. So we can start with that.
How many members are on our unit?
I don't know, there's enough for a unit.
5?
About 10, 15.
I've got names for all 10.
Cool. I'm not very good. But yeah, do you guys want to spend just a week? And I can just skip my notes to a week ahead.
I think a week sounds good unless something mad appears in the meantime, right?
Well, we'll find out.
Another sort of thing I would ask is,
Okay.
can we tell the troops at the sanctum to do stuff during the week?
Yeah,
Can-
I mean,
can they
you can't
train?
really- their stack blocks don't change, but you can have them basically
Okay.
get ready and prepare.
Okay, cool.
So your guys that basically need a week to train.
I understand. This is why I was
Yeah,
saying
okay.
Dimensions didn't exist last time.
I was going to ask something along similar lines where, so you know how there's the contested roles in mass combats for other units in other places. Is there anything we can tell them to train on specifically to
No,
to
it's just
boost
every
their...
unit's got a set bonus it gives.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So
Can I train mine in, like, gaining a specific ability?
Yeah, that's what it's for. The whole point of the downtime is to
That
get
fuck is
ability.
CR10?
Which?
And a what on?
Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it? Some CRs in the game that don't fucking work. But yeah,
So the CR is a
it's very
BS number.
it doesn't work anymore. But you do have. You guys want to spend? We'll start with a week, and we can always continue. We'll quickly run through a few things. So, number 1 is your units arrive. That day is done sorted. They're basically been trained the next day. So we'll say a week from the day after. And it's actually the end of the month as well. So start of the fair flower. We are entering the spring months now.
Ooh.
So I'll lie to you when I said no ships are coming to Iceland. It is starting to thaw the frozen frozen ocean, frozen part of the sea around Iceland. That's going to be basically thawing. So boats can maybe get there soon. But the day after, the following day, Magus Pespus comes to us. The purple tiefling, which went to speak to all. I have finalised the teleportation sigils needed to teleport en masse.
Great.
We can teleport quite a large number of units. I'm not going to give them away that one.
How many times can we do it? And how often?
Well, once per day.
Okay.
teleport back. I mean, it's relatively unity here. I probably wouldn't advise teleporting more than teleporting more. It would probably destroy you to your lines. You'd probably best to. I wasn't expecting that in warfare movement or generals for that. But to give me another day or two, and I should be able to prepare a reverse version of that to transport large groups back.
Well, why that?
And then, yeah, I mean, in 2 days' time, she's able to finish that. She'll come to you all again, say the same thing, that she's completed that. You can now teleport units to and from en masse. However, the day before that, we do have an operation check to make. I'm going to roll this before we do basically downtime thingies, just because it might affect those. So, Operation Noctis. Now, this is to hunt down Jeremiah. This one's not going to, I'm not going to make a roll for him, because you just saw him 2 days ago and he's fucked off since then. But I will, and they are down clicking now, so we'll make a roll to see if they can pick up a new trail. No, they can't pass a 4. Operation Jigsaw to try and find the Shard of Divinity. You've got Talon, the Tia Orcs, Smoke, and Ollie's helping from the Sanctum. You have advantage. Not great.
Matthew, so it was that first roll to try and find Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Can I help with that with Cerebro?
It's a constant check, not really.
Okay.
Unless you're spending a week doing it.
Yeah. No.
Instead of training a unit.
I know I want to train you.
They do succeed the Operation Jigsaw. However, now they can't, because they've just found out the raised though. It is just enough. Okay. And then Operation Yellow Pages. You'll try and find information about Honora. Whoop! Not bad. 10 plus 13. Okay, not much progress, but she does begin finding some things. Finally, the Tyrant encampment mission, which I imagine will be over as long as I roll like a 10 or above. They should wrap this mission up today. I rolled 13. That is sorted. That mission is indeed complete.
Yay!
Nice.
I've got one more roll, which is the one I want to do before we do any of this. The traitor in Zakima. Now, this has Perry and the Night Owls. I'm going to give them, a, what did I say? 10 bonus.
You're all high.
27.
Ooh.
Perfect. Now they will come a bit later on after that, I will say. For cinematic effect.
Yeah.
So, you do get some information. Operational Noctis report back in. They're kind of struggling. Jeremiah is now not where they were tracking him and has vanished, so they can't really track him or find him, but they're beginning to work on new plans around the game. Operation Jigsaw. They have begun trying to track down. I need to open this up actually. We have the Cali. Let me get rid of the. That's the wrong fucking tab. Let me go to thingy. They are beginning to track down the. I believe the Shard of Moradin is their next bet. Next, I'm going to search for. Cool.
Oh god.
That one man's
More.
Angren.
Oh, Angren. Yeah. Well, no, Angren can't. Oh yeah, Angren. Yeah. Oh.
Why I'm in part A is going to Kaz Empire, and it's going to Generals, and it's going to There we go. So many fucking tabs. Where is the Moonwalker? Thriftwaker. So that one.
Meanwhile,
I hate you so much, Alex. That one will have cool names. Failed. That one. Yes, he's going after. They are locating the Shard of Moradin. They believe they have some hints into where that might be, and they're beginning to investigate that. And then you also head back from those on the mission into Tyran. The Operation Decamp, don't want to call it that. But they have been able to successfully destroy all of the bases. And able to destroy the main central one they were setting up. So you have pushed out Cali's forces from Tyran as back to begin neutral territory. And they will use the Thara, Kristen, the Back Legion, and one unit of Throngi Watts will return by the end of the week. But with that, you guys have 3 more days of downtime to do extra things, but you're also training different units for this
I send you a message.
You sent me yours. I think that's right then. What sort of spec you mentioned before? What kind of thing are you going for?
Is it possible I can get my unit to learn Dimension Door? Or would that be too advanced?
You can learn a similar spell. You can learn
Misty Step?
You can learn a small range teleport, yeah.
So I want them to learn Misty Step.
Right.
So I noticed this last time they were in play, they couldn't get anywhere and they kept just moving up. And they need a way to jump in, do damage and jump out.
Well, they wouldn't be able to jump in and out at the same time.
But they could jump out,
You could jump in.
do damage,
and then
and
next
on
turn.
the next turn they can jump
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it could be you make a short range teleport. We'll say like 3 spaces.
They are considered. I've idea they're shock troopers.
Yeah.
They do lightning damage as well.
Anything else you kind of want them to learn or do?
No, they all do like range attack and do melee and.
I think you make me a check with your charisma.
Oh.
Now what?
Oh, so I'm just thinking about my charisma. That's why I made that noise.
Can I have a pet pit fiend?
What's the answer?
20.
No.
What if I like don't do anything for 2 days?
23.
Does it stack? Can I get a? Oh.
There's enough. Yeah, you're able to create a small range teleport for it. It will cost 3 spell points to do it, and they can move 3 spaces. That's the
What about a pet Zariel?
No. Tell you what, you can have. What's it? 20. You can
Yeah.
have the top half. It's bleeding out and can't walk, but it can just swing and swing.
Well, I did send you
It's fine,
something
something
about what
I
I'm
do
doing in that
less.
time, but I'm also training my troops because that's not gonna like be intensive for me.
Yeah, I'll do it over else. I check clicks out check because something might be hanging on. Let me have a look fake click.
Does Click have a unit?
We're gonna make one now. I've got a very basic
Ooh.
idea for which one to want. I don't know why your commas have written to 18. Why would your commas written to 18?
It was at 13, but apparently it was 18.
There's probably a reason for that.
Oh.
That happened a long time ago.
That's Alice.
Don't forget that you get the extra 38 hit points now, though.
No,
Okay.
it was.
A 19?
Oh, sorry, it was set to 13 or 18. Oh, I don't have a clue what that happened. That might have been. Why would that happen? What would it? Oh, it was. Yes. Not hell. River Styx. Temporary effect. I just forgot to change it. I think. Set it back to 18. It's fine. Don't worry. Ignore that. I think I did that fucking like 6 months ago. I just didn't change it back. I forgot.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, back
I was wondering, I was looking at it, I was like, I'm sure I had more health than that level we go.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I think you fell into the river Styx at one point, and you lost a bit of con, or something happened. I can't remember. It's been a while. Fix it. It's fixed. It's fine. Edda, I think you want to do.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this to you last week about changing the Horn of Requiem ability from an ability that I use as an action, but to more of an aura to affect nearby units. Where
Yeah, what you think? What you bad?
so either it would be a bonus to the morale save or a bonus to the actual morale, so long as they're next to my unit or something like that.
Yeah, I'd say we can do. There'll be different DCs for this. I will say while a unit is within, let's say 3 spaces, their morale increases by 1. But as soon as they leave, it drops down by 1.
Yeah.
Or it can be they get like a bonus to the save.
Yeah.
One the
I would. Let's go with their actual morale score. Because my unit itself has a +1 because it's my unit. It's at 6 morale rather than the standard 5. So with the whole one of Requiem and stuff like and with my unit being so focused on healing as well, like so being near my unit, it's like, oh, their guys are here. Those guys are here.
So there's a charisma check for you as well.
It's charisma check.
Okay, that's a morale based.
Savann's units I'm not going to approve.
Oh no. -1 to this check.
I'm not going to metagame
So
change my shard.
4.
You try and train them. In fact, I don't want you because you're doing one thing, so succeed that way. I made a lie to your face. That works. It's meant to be between more than one. Let's make a check.
Oh,
thank God.
You're doing it during the week, so you're doing one thing during the week, one man to succeed.
yeah.
That's I've read that wrong. It's been a while. So you're fine. Basically, if you want to do more than one thing, let's make checks. And it's a DC. You sent me your thing, didn't you?
I sent the thing that I was gonna do that's not connected to my unit, but that's not resource intensive.
Okay.
Because there's already those people just like walking around.
Yeah.
If they just have a fucking mundane job in a sanctuary, no one should really bat an eyelid.
Alright.
And then for mine, I want to in that like week get the ball rolling on the ideas I've sent to you on that
They're all fine.
for the unit. I've sent it to you multiple times in chat.
Too many.
Yes.
Which messaging service?
When? It's a long message, because last thing I got is this, and I think that's what I wanted to do.
No, that's the that has errors as well.
I don't know that, but I have to campaign.
I'll just message you.
Yes, yeah. That's not the call you wanted to start.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm doing with my time.
You're starting a cult.
Yeah.
Cult of Motors.
I'm gonna be a fucking archdevil. I need it.
Well, yeah.
It's not cheap to you anyway. You're just starting a call.
Yeah.
Cool. Start one.
I'm making them more fanatical.
During that, you know more flat.
Yeah.
Make a charisma check. Intimidation check. Or persuasion. Or deception. Depending on what kind of Bible cult you want to go for.
See, the thing is like when I say cult, I just want it as like information from the material plane when I'm not on the material plane.
Like a spy network.
Yeah. So persuasion.
Persuasion check.
Are they dragon?
They're not trying to fight at all.
Shame.
Next match.
I will, during it, I will basically give myself enhanceability.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Nice. You can just increase their morale by one.
Oh.
I'll draw one this out recently bits. So it's like the more, the more believing they believe you more.
Yeah.
The more, will to work for you there.
Yep.
Which is a how it
It's not our problem, guys. It's our future self's problem.
Saban.
So throughout the week, there is a strange bunch of mishmash artificers running around the hidden sanctum, carrying heavy boxes and like powerlifting in the gyms and doing cardio and endurance running just up and down the stairs. I would just like to increase my movement's unit speed.
Sure. Make me a crit check.
Okay,
No,
but I'm not doing anything else. Okay.
Oh no, you don't know else. That's fine. That's fine. Don't matter. Movement.
Because Selvan is not the best at
Go or
leadership.
What's Sel?
What's
What's
it,
that
two?
Salacrum do?
By 2.
No, in fact, make a dex check and see how many goes by.
Okay. Dex check. That's a nat 1.
Go by 2 then.
Okay.
What's
9.
what's Salacrum?
What's the Celilacrum doing in the week? I don't. It's basically an NPC that we assign to a task. What task is it currently assigned to?
I think it's still making just grenades and shit for units.
Making cluster grenades now then.
Yeah, it should
Because
make
we've
cluster
made cluster because I've invented cluster grenades.
Yeah, they're going to be dished out to units and stuff. Caro, what are you doing with your unit during this downtime? If anything.
You can do normal training with them, but I want to see if because I bring it up every time the unit gets made, but I never actually use it.
Yes.
Try and swap out the martial tactics to have some sort of range.
Yeah, you can give them like a ranged attack or like a ranged spell attack.
I was thinking like drag because having Dragonborns and having like the breath weapon attack that go out.
Yeah, like a ranged attack, that's easy enough. 3 damage straight.
Okay.
We'll give it a range of. We give a range of 6 squares. And it'll just be based off your normal attack. Or we'll change it to we'll do 3d. What's your weapon damage? We'll do 3d10 damage with a range of 6.
Okay.
For like a ranged, basically magical breath attack, using like guiding bolts and eldritch blast and that kind of vibe. Yeah, that's easy enough. You can train them. Anything else you want to train them to do, or just that?
Kind of like someone, I'll have them just do not basic like training and stuff, and just see if we'll up the movement speed again as well.
Yeah, go for it. So, you want to try and up their movement speed. Alright. So I need to make me a charisma check then.
Charisma, okay. 12.
So it's kind of difficult to get both of them done in the week. You're a pretty good, leader and teacher, but it's just trying to get them to kind of practice ranged attacks and use a bit of magic, and also trying to get them to sprint up and down. The whole idea of shooting while moving is kind of struggling for them to get it in their heads. So you can pick one or the other for this week.
I'll take the range.
Range, go for it. But that training is there, so if next time you can just basically show them how to do that again. Anything else, or is that everything?
That's everything, but I just guess in case I missed it when the audio's gone out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to ask, but I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, when the Grand General was talking to us when we first woke up after the year-long coma,
Mm-hmm.
did he say anything about Caro's family?
Yes. So I think I forgot to mention this. No, I mentioned it before. They were taken by
Oh shit.
to Cyrodilia.
So Kara's family's there.
Thought so.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, along with Zerkon and one of Iggy's family didn't make it. Lord Council there. I think no one else really has family that wasn't the Sanctum. So a lot of the Canis tribe, a lot of them were around Cyrodilia, so Zerkon's there. Iggy's immediate family, so Sorrel, their parents, Nadia and Hawthorne, who used to stay here a long time ago. But a lot of like the extended Canis tribe are basically being taken, not like just grabbed, they were taken specifically by, I think you would have said the report said it was, probably 1823 report, my set reports, mentioned that they were taken by the elite Moon Knight, the personal god of Gaxus Val, the one trained by Gaxus Val, they took them, and then when Narzamord fell, nothing directly similar, Cassage mentions were going to try and protect them, and that's when a similar unit appeared and grabbed them. And he also does that, we had a report of some appearing in Moch's town, Tweep area, but she's under a Sanctum. No one really knows much about Seldan's family, there's no one really left apart from your lovely uncle who's useless, and then Hersel's up dead. And Clay doesn't really have a family. Apart from Pernier, who was already that Sanctum. And obviously your staff who sent them before you went on that mission. Pretty much anyone you sent to the Sanctum basically that last chance to send to the Sanctum was your last chance to send them before they were taken. And they really did send as Kara's family.
So
and
Kara's
just
whole family, like their staff and stuff like that.
Yeah, orderly, your mother, stepdad, and your 2 half siblings are currently somewhere in Oberyn, Oberos, and
Bromia
are all
So that
in somewhere in Cyrodilia.
that whole Callie perhaps threatening us with things.
It's already happened.
Yeah.
No,
Might.
it hasn't.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. Hasn't happened yet.
I mean,
No.
him kidnapping all that stuff.
Right. Just a smart point.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that everything for Carol? Obviously, if we're doing downtime activities and general conversations, we can, but we'll do that if we've done the units. Because I get to involved in that much, and I can quickly start prepping these ways. Anything for Carol?
No, that's all.
Alright. Click. Now, we haven't really got a unit yet for Click. I've got a very kind of basic one drawn up for you. So what kind of like things would you want to do during mass combat? Or do you want me to basically, for next time we play and do a mass combat, I'll send you the one I've got and then we can create a unit from scratch after that so you can get the idea of how it works.
I can give you like sort of gist of what I would want like a unit to do.
Go for it.
So probably I'd be leaning towards more people who can disrupt, possibly from range.
Yeah.
So archers or snipers, like maybe with the intent of like breaking concentration on spellcasters. If there's like banks and mages on like flanking to get like to expose side stuff. So like a sort of a mobile range force.
Yeah.
Probably with more the intent of aiming for like a sword or like whatever he's dealing with really.
Yep. Okay. That is something I can. I'll make up for you. Probably have them now, or if we're doing swap here, or after the session, I'll send it over to you. Some ideas, and then because it's your phase unit, we'll go back and forward and we'll create it from scratch basically from that. So don't worry about too much about having to pick things now. But I will sort that. But with that, you train your units pretty much all successfully. Apart from Kara's trying to get their movement speed kind of lacking when they have to try and learn how to shoot magic. But a week does go by, and at the end of this week. Returning to the Sanctum, you see the Night Owls. For Alex's benefit, these guys are a bunch of basically special forces soldiers from Vandenheim, all kind of decked out in the best gear.
They all dressed as birds.
No, they just have one's Kenku. Kingdom Kenku, you see like a few people on like tactical gear, and they return back along with Pereniga, who you see for the first time in a while has got like his long kind of duster coat on, his hat, Witch Hunter's hat, but he is missing kind of one hand and one leg, kind of both replaced by like a mechanical replacement. And since you got the two Raven cuffs, I imagine Click would have maybe given back Pereniga's guns to him. So he's got Echo and I forget the name of the other one. Echo and Ruin. So he's got basically them back. And they return to the Sanctum. And Pereniga will probably do discussion because I mean he's talking to one person, not like 7. We'll kind of gather you all in the main kind of war room. It is good to be back here in the Sanctum. We've had a really terrorist. Had a busy few days messing. We were able to track and identify who this traitor may be. It took us a bit longer because we had to double check, and we were quite surprised by this information, to say the least. Not necessarily as who they are, but because it doesn't make much sense to why they're doing it the way they're doing it. After a good investigation, we learned that this so-called spy or traitor of Calisius is someone known as Duke Pure Quickrest, a Leonin. Seems to be some form of master of trade, one of the dukes of Zakima. He seems to be informed this information from somewhere and is passing this information on.
Hang on, my brain is turning.
Quickrest?
Leonin.
Yes.
What name did you just say? Quickrest.
Pure Quickrest, yes.
Pure.
PIOR space Quick.
There was something to do with that.
Pure.
That guy who got into power as the Clarina's old position.
No.
He was the master of trade or something. Not master of trade.
That was.
Didn't he have connections with someone around this name?
Make me a intelligence.
It's in a different notes thing.
Yes, and what you're thinking, I know what you're thinking.
Okay.
I've got this information through him.
Guidance.
Thank you. So I rolled a 6-7. I'm gonna give myself +7.
So 14.
So 14 plus my intelligence is 7, so 21.
So you kind of cast your mind back, and you're thinking that name's familiar. Why is it familiar? It's political, Clarina. no, hang on, Lord Wittgenstein, no, what? And then you remember, in his campaign, Lord Wittgenstein used something Clarice
That's it.
did.
That's it.
Now, you can't remember his first name, so I can't remember, but his surname was Quick Rest, and he was some form of political advocator who did have some connections. He was an adopted half-elf, I think he was, from a family from an orphanage, and they were all called Quick Rest.
We investigated him or something.
Well, you didn't go investigate him because you didn't go and do it.
That was the thing we meant to do, but ran out of time.
Actually, to do, but you didn't get a chance to do it. And you were basically, he was involved. This Crick West, not this guy specifically, but one of probably another person from said orphanage, was involved in leaking a lot of secret information to people. And what I will add is with their discovery, essentially what this orphanage is it was set up by the kind of criminal underworld, and it trained children from young to infiltrate and spy people.
So I will.
Is this a chance for me to say I fireball the orphanage?
Yes, I think it is.
Upon mentioning that name,
And I would be just in doing it.
someone will just info jump all of that so we don't have to repeat it, and then like let the room sit with it.
Were you able to do anything once you found out who this traitor was? Were you able to inform anyone, or?
We haven't yet. We've returned straight here to decide what to do. This Duke is one of the most influential people in Zakima. They are part of the Council of Dukes. They report to the High Duke himself, who is essentially the King of Zakima.
So now that we have this information, what do we do with it?
It is an orphanage. It's located in Trinity Coast. The orphanage itself doesn't seem very special. I imagine that people who've worked there are putting their criminal enterprises on hold during this invasion, but maybe they are leaking information to Calisius as well for additional funding.
They are training orphans.
Essentially, yes.
To be thieves.
Yes, it's set up by the criminal underworld of the city. There's quite a prominent criminal underworld in Zakima. Have their fingers everywhere. And this orphanage was set up, from what I've been able to gather and also gathered, to essentially train children from a young age to spy, to infiltrate, to deceive, to lie. Their breeding ground for criminals, essentially.
Well, what are we going to do with this information? Cara, have you got any ideas?
What's the city again, France? That's dark. It's the dark and Dublin.
Sorry, you. I think you cut out there. What were you saying?
Trying to think out a phrase, eh? So we've got the information that Quick Rest is the source of the leak. There's two options. We can get him to leak false information and open a trap, or we can just go and stop the leak completely.
I was wondering the same thing, whether we can, if this is a case of they're leaking information to Calisius because Calisius or whoever within his forces has offered them payment for said information. If we could make them a better deal, we could get them again to leak false information, or we could get them to work for us instead.
I'm not sure if they would work for us, but it could be worth trying.
I mean, I grew up as an orphan in the streets in Renaystone around, and a few of my friends were informants. I'm not sure if I'd have the political clout to go and talk to young children about that sort of thing from the orphanages. But from what I remember of those sorts of folks, they had a kind of strong allegiance to their home, their land that they were in, their environment. So if we are seen as liberating Zakima, perhaps that would then aid them to our side afterwards. I am concerned, however, that we perhaps have not just uncovered a spy, but a spy network.
The whole cult.
Perhaps.
The idea wouldn't be to go talk to the slaughter, but to the organisers themselves then.
I am confused with what to do immediately with the information. I would like to perhaps divide it into 2 points, and one treat this as a what do we do with the children, and the battle.
Were you able to? I'm talking to the night elves and Penny again. Were you able to ascertain what type of information he was sending?
Yes, they were looking strategies, troop movements, potential convoys. We were planning on taking up new flanks. What locations we were quite vulnerable. This eastern flank was somewhere that, after information was leaked, would reveal itself as a weaker point. We hadn't there weren't any troops deployed there. They'd been moved to other areas, left a vulnerability. It also meant potentially lethal location of basically where their commanders in the battle are staying, where Spartus Clarina is, Spartus Cassandra is, and a few of the other leading warriors. Yes, many things relate to many bits of information.
And was it the Duke himself that was doing this? Or did he have those in his employ?
It sounds like it was he did have a few trusted advisors who would go and actually deliver these messages, but it was the one information the Duke himself had gathered.
So, in order to complete a perhaps primary goal of eliminating or obfuscating the information that comes for the battle, we would only have to deal with the one individual.
Yes, if we cut the head off the snake, the body does rot, as the saying goes. According to the saying, if you take off the head, then the body falls.
Usually.
So, do we kill him or do we use him?
I would think it would be good to use him to try and get him to work for us, send false information or something like that. And then after dealing with Callistius' army and Zakima, perhaps we could then go speak to this orphanage, see if we could get them to work for our side.
A potential asset in information.
Indeed.
So, what? Oh,
Go
on.
Those that trust the dark forces, they know that they can get turned on just as easily as he turned on us. But more than likely, he's got some leverage over this. What was it? Quick
Pure quick rest.
rest?
Yeah.
He's got some leverage over this quick rest. I doubt very much that it's going to be an easy way to get him flipped one after another. And even if he does, no way we can trust him again. He just as easily turn on us once more, or have his agent feed real information.
I very much agree with your point there. So perhaps if we don't kill him right away and we leak false information, afterwards we then kill him or imprisonate him.
Just going there and killing
Now,
him.
all the mercmen.
Just going there and killing him probably wouldn't be the best idea. We should probably somehow inform. You said there was this High Lord who's basically head of all the dukes, the king essentially of Zakima.
Yes, the High Duke.
The High Duke.
His name is High Duke Mantra. They're a tiefling.
He probably doesn't know that an orphanage has been coerced into producing criminals and assassins.
He probably doesn't know that his lord is working against his kingdom.
That too.
We need to convince him.
Grand General, when we are going for the strategy meeting down in Zakima, will the High Lord be there?
If you request him to be, yes. I imagine he would be located within Trinity Coast, defended within the Ord, their main building.
So he's not the sort of person that would normally be there?
No, the High Duke is not a warrior. I imagine if there was to be anybody there, it probably would be Duchess Madara. she is the head of the army. She's responsible for the Spartans. Yeah, but they may also be located within the Order as well.
So we do need to go there and talk battle plans and such forth.
Indeed.
And we would need someone very competent to be able to leak incorrect information to an information specialist. I have no idea myself. Yeah.
Maybe we could go to one of his agents. Either have them overhear some information that we want to overhear, or perhaps get them back on the straight and narrow. I can't imagine anyone who's been sort of forced into this is going to be committed in a way that, like, a more reliable agent.
I was assuming he's been forced into it and not just simply been paid a handsome sum to work for Calisius.
The Grand General will say.
If they've been raised, they've been more or less forced, whether they know it or not.
I can only imagine the response to my suggestion. But there is one person within the criminal underworld who works in Zakima who may be able to leak information.
It's Garnet, isn't it?
Yes.
Becca's not here.
Now, maybe we just didn't think on that for a while.
Now, let's do
So-
it now.
Are you proposing that
Send in a
the...
message.
Wait, hang on. I'm surprised. The leak wasn't granite.
Fine, well, I mean, yeah.
Granite,
I'm glad to work within the democracy. I mean, maybe they all leak it still. Maybe they're
Look.
the one you're going to, but.
Granite is trying to survive the end of the world, and the worst thing that she can do
You'll be involved.
is be involved and in our path.
From what the.
It's in the path anyway.
He wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that.
Do we know the extent of influence with this orphanage?
Not really.
Like,
Not from what the night hours
Is it just training, or is it a cult?
Not really. It's more like, you know, they would be there. They would slowly teach them how to do all this, and then, oh, you're like an adult now. Hey, why don't you go and like, you know, or when they're young, oh, why don't you go stand in the street corner and watch this place? Oh, why don't you go and meet these people and they give you a job? Oh, look, now you're a master criminal.
So it's not like the faceless ones in Game
No,
of Thrones.
no, it's not. No,
It's
kind
the
of like,
concern's less with the orphanage, more
it's
with the law.
the orphanage was Jason Todd grew up in, where it was basically the woman in charge was like she basically gives the English kids to go and wear for gangs and stuff. That kind of vibe.
I'm not sure if this is too much of a meta question, so tell me if it is. We have like a potential allies and enemies spreadsheet right now. What colour's granite?
She's orange.
Which
She's
is...
neutral.
She's neutral.
I mean, she said to you, look, you say I'm that's how it goes.
So we
Yeah.
could get her as an ally.
Yeah.
We could do something to
Well, I mean,
get...
With your last
theoretically,
interaction with
keep an
Granite,
eye on
the whole vibe was like, look, I don't need you anymore, and killing me gets you nothing apart from revenge. So I thought, you know what, you start where you mine. We're not odds, but
So think
I
about
will
it.
come for you if you come for me.
Think about it. So
But it's best friend. Like we're not ally, we're not friends with them. We have common interests. Now you're kind of close to best friend. But back, you know, pre this decision to start a unit war, he knew Callie was coming back. He didn't want to work with you, so he was going to stay away from you guys. But you know, if you needed to work together, he'd work together. But if you went after him anyway, he'd come back twice as hard.
Yeah.
And that's the same vibe from Granny. She's like, I'm done with Iggy and all my work there. I've got what I wanted. I don't need you people anymore. You've done your part. What does this gain us in conflict? Literally nothing for either of us apart from me being dead or you losing everything. Neither of us want that. So
Well, we've kind of lost everything, so...
you've still got things. She still has things to take from you.
Oh god.
There's a lot of things that woman can take, because trust me, she was in your house for a long fucking time.
that's why, for a whole year, I've been periodically, where's Granite?
Yeah, just...
She's over there.
Oh, because
Good.
she was in the house.
Because she was in the house.
I didn't know that.
So I'm how annoyed she's like right there. You know what I mean?
That's
Like, oh,
that's
no.
amazing. So, I wish Becca was here. Because that's really the party members' consent that we need, right? Is Iggy.
We obviously wouldn't have to decide today what the plan's going to be with that, because it's not something we can discuss, but it's an option. I imagine, even if you do want to, we'll have a lot of people to speak to and a lot of things to prep. So
Yeah. How
we'll probably
easy-
start on this.
How easy would it be to convince the High Lord, the High Duke of Zakima, that this Lord Pure Quick Rest is...
For what I know, when I met him, there are very few times I met him. The Queen would know more about him. She met him a few times in royal events.
How stubborn is he?
He's an intelligent man. He's a ruler. If we present evidence to him, he will take it on. He will make his decision. It's very similar set up to Zakima. Sorry, Van Heim. With the Duke's Council. Less of a council like we were part of when we vote on certain decisions. More of a council that provide information and do certain jobs. So it's similar in the regard of there are different people that have certain roles within the nation, but he is, like the Queen, the overarching power to make decisions. The council votes less than the does in Van Heim.
Anyone else have anything?
I'm not sure. Soban said quite a lot. I'm not sure what else to say.
I feel bad that the orphanage is getting manipulated.
It's not getting manipulated, it is set up by the criminal enterprise.
It's meant to be an orphanage.
I mean,
I'm not sure what to say next.
Yeah, I'm done.
you don't know how to say that. I mean, what was the plan? What you going to do? I'm going to quickly discuss you or you and Alex have made it really quick.
Can I cerebro granite?
Right next to you.
In the room.
12.
Carol takes off the mask.
12. Yeah, they are south. All the Zakima still the same place which always are.
Stones again.
As you said, if she'd stay out of our way, we stay out of her way.
I don't know. People say things and you get upset that way.
Yeah, Sede Volvit, for example.
Wait, what? No.
People say people. You know? We are people. Most of us.
Most of us.
Everyone's a person.
Yeah.
Well,
Because we're all people.
some people are technically half devils, half dragons.
That's fine.
Some people are kind of gods.
My fae. Let me see.
I know, but that statement is a bit.
Yeah, true. Everyone's a person. Right, I'm going to send Alex, but that's what you're going to send.
I mean, by your own definition, you're not a person.
That is true.
This is true.
You are a...
Hybrid.
Yeah. You're a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Aidan's his own god.
He's not his own god.
He worships himself.
He doesn't.
Does Erdan worship himself?
No.
He used to back in the day before
Before he knew who he
yes,
was,
hilarious.
which makes sense.
Because he was like,
But as soon as he didn't just continue being like,
I am God.
dear me.
He's not a narcissist that much.
Yeah, not in that regard.
Well then, what is it then? What is Half-Layer?
Is it celestial power?
Yeah.
Worship himself.
No, he gets the power
From?
Okay, who does Harris worship to get that house?
I don't worship, it's like...
I always thought this friends we made along the way.
So for Erdan, the clerical powers are innate. Same sorcerers as well. Hopefully, the power runs to the clerics and the sorcerers and the clerics.
He is his own god.
No, he's just a god. He's not his own god. He doesn't worship himself. He is powerfully.
Well, he's here and he said it doesn't, so.
Well, he said that in a minute. It's a very confusing thing at first.
I'm just not sure what to do next because
I can't really tell you. I mean,
Go make a sandwich.
you can break for lunch. You can have lunch.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think better after eating.
Yeah, I mean, this is I can run through the kind of plots, the campaigns that are in motion at the moment, the main ones.
Side missions.
Well, so currently there's no missions. Currently you're kind of basically completing all them. We'll probably get more of them. What do you want to speak to some people? The next time we're back to centre officially.
Talk to my unit then a bit more.
You've still got Castle Dark moving issue here. That's still well fortified. The Empire's still under Graven's control. That's it. I mean, that's the done. Based on borders torn.
Ice Mountain.
Oh, you've got the battle for Sede Volvit, but obviously that can't be done until you've completed all your objectives,
Yeah.
or you will fail or die immediately.
Ice Mountain is what currently you do.
Ice Mount's, you know, fine. Ice Mount's the same
Ice
as
Mount's
Jan Hot based on. It's defending itself. There's been no attacks.
Orange.
No, it's on our side.
That's great.
Is that that? So it's
We've been sensible this session. I want to do something silly.
Go invade somewhere then. Walk into the front line yourself, Stella.
No, I'll give Niggy my
Cast the
shield.
documents there.
I could just go take a quick
You
jaunt.
You can scout across the documents. Tell me you've been there. Like, oh, it's not been 6 months.
I don't think so. Has Selvan been there?
I've been there once,
You
but
stepped
I
in the
wasn't in
hall.
person.
Yeah.
Joe wasn't here.
Put the rest of your whole farm. You guys also just spend some downtime with each other, have a bit of a break. You know, it's been 18 days of, well, it's been what?
I'm gonna put Harris's Knights of Harris through their paces a bit more.
Yeah.
Because I care.
It's been 24 straight days of going out, killing people, scouting, missions, mass combats, training.
Yeah.
I know it's the end of the world, but you guys have a day off, yeah.
So we need to have a day off.
You don't have to. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Selvan's
Yeah,
day
in
off.
these 21 days, or 24 days, you've woken up from 1 year long coma, discovered the fucking state of the wild.
What's the day?
The day, it is currently the 5th of Fairflower. Day the 5th of Fairflower.
Is the director around?
He's not here, but you have contact with him.
Have we heard any contact from 27?
You have not.
Because she
Well,
dropped off for a while,
Yeah,
didn't
she basically about 3 months ago, just 3 months for you guys to recall. She vanished.
Do we
You
know
lost
what
contact.
they're doing?
Nope. You know she was infiltrating the cult.
Right.
Well, what was the cult back then? But then obviously you went to a coma.
Can I try to Cerebro agent?
Well, I remember one of you saying you don't want to in case she knows that you've connected to her and she can lay it back into because she knows the location.
Yeah, we
Is that how
specifically.
Cerebro works?
No, but if she goes, oh, Harris is just over me and someone's reading her mind. Are you in the Harris?
Oh, no, wait a minute, Cerebro.
No, if she
Oh
detects
my
that,
God.
she knows that you have that ability. So she thinks of Harris, someone's reading her mind. Harris is alive. We can try and figure out. She knows them, but not something we can interrogate.
Said this multiple
But
times.
they know that we're alive.
Yeah, but they know where you are. But they have someone who knows where you might be.
But that might reveal her cover.
Yeah, and that means
This
Cerebro doesn't let
No,
the
no, but
person know,
it doesn't.
as far as you.
well, but
explain.
she might have some ability to.
She's very powerful. Sorry.
So I think the thing
She
is,
got a shard.
we're assuming that she's gone ridiculously deep undercover. She's like successfully infiltrated 3 months ago.
Or she's dead. What the very
Yeah.
we were getting pretty consistent feedback. Maybe it wasn't always information, but it was always I'm doing a thing, and I think the last report you would have got would have mentioned, and he'll tell you this, and the last report that she gave was, ooh, Gary Dorr is up to something. I'm going to check out this, and nothing since then.
Can we go kill Celsius?
Can we?
We've got that plan of the river Styx and everything.
We need to find someone that's actually willing to do it, though.
Yeah. Can we do that?
I assume Circe is even above mine.
Oh yeah.
Erdan is going to get in contact with the director to ask for advice about how to handle this Lord Pure Quick Rest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but he will probably give you some information. Either cut off the leak, or use it to your favour. Leak them information that you can use.
Okay.
Link and false information. It's basically the two options are kill him, or not kill him, but get rid of him, or send them false information. Maybe you can use that to your advantage to basically, divert them to a location.
You could leak information that we're about to attack Kostorp and not Mr.
But it has to be information that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because for some, or Zakima,
I just threw that out there. I can barely see the map from here, Matthew.
I need to. One minute from here. I know it. Where is she at these days? What is she doing?
Probably the best thing to be is, the best information to leak would be saying we're going to attack on the left flank, but then actually appear on the right. have to reinforce the left,
Yeah.
and then we just sweep
Yeah.
right across their line.
Or say, we're going to attack today. No attack. You let the guard down for a bit, then you attack.
Misdirection.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt, I can't really think of what to do or say or roleplay because I'm kind of waiting for Becca for like the granite plan.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Well, you can go and speak to the people in Zakima.
Yeah.
Speak to them. They have information for you to use. They're not like there for your decision making.
yeah, that's not gonna cause.
Yeah, that's just them being like, hey, this is what's happening at the minute. This is what we know. What do you know? Oh, do you have a plan? You make a plan.
Okay,
This is true.
should we go do that?
I think that. Yeah, I think we should go speak to the leadership in Zakima. Should we inform them about pure quick rest?
No, because
Sure, quick.
I would be advised against it. Let him reveal himself.
So is the orphanage called like the quick rest establishment or something?
Quick rest orphanage.
If we're walking in and just accusing some random fucking
Yeah.
person.
Remember the really class. Like, been like, everyone's a traitor. Remember that old Harvey thing? Like, oh, how do we accuse this guy? Who
Yeah.
That he's a traitor with very little evidence.
Yeah.
Little stinkers.
I will keep.
Or and they may have already figured this out, that there's someone within their ranks that is leaking information. You should tighten up information sharing between parties within your government.
Yeah.
At least tell them that, so that
we say don't look over here.
Well, no. We want to do it in a way where real information is tightened up, so it's harder to get. But then the fake information, they can get to that, and then misdirect them that way.
But we shouldn't really enact anything until we're deciding whether we're using granite or not, because they would do all of that so much better than we can.
The alternative is to feed different people different information and see which ones acted upon. That'll be a good way to prove that he is, without a doubt, the one with the leak.
Something that we can track and then go, oh yeah.
Anyway, should we make our way to Zakima?
I'm going to pull my faceplate down because I am awful at lying.
So, we're going to go. We should probably wait till tomorrow to head out. I still need to finish off some work for the day. It's like a late evening. Probably the evening by the time I have this conversation anyway. Sorry, so you're going to take a long rest.
Any more news on things popping up that we should?
Not yet. No, I'm. For the time being, we have people returning. Those that went to Tyrone are returning. Obviously, we've had people missing in Zakima returned. But I will inform you once something pops up.
Very well.
Anything in Landline? Anything in... I have a blank on.
Fahrenheit?
Vladimir.
No, thanks.
My brain's just going over about like Vladimir. I don't know why.
Vladimir, nothing new, and the place is completely overrun by Gliss's forces. But yes.
So is the country still like the people are still like going to work and stuff?
No. Every city is
prison.
basically everyone that wasn't killed was taken to Sede Volvit. The city is now full of basically everyone from Vanheim, and the cities themselves, apart from like some small towns and villages, but the cities themselves are overrun by undead.
So what are they doing with all the people?
We have no idea. Unless you travel to the city, we have no idea, and no one would return. Every one of Gliss's army, his generals,
Let's check that out, because if he's building something.
well, yes, that is why we need to deal with it. But for now, we have other things to deal with.
Of course, I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there.
No, I understand.
Eventually, we need to know what's happening there.
Yes.
Because if he's building big robots and things, we need to deal with that.
Maybe. We'll have to find out. But that is a plan for later down the line once we have an understanding of what is actually happening in Sede. Apologies, my thingy being weird. My calendar's decided to format rather weirdly.
My guess is it's
well, I will finish off my meetings for the rest of the day. Discuss with those that return from the battle in Jarhalt, get them prepared for the next assignment, make sure they're all fully ready to go, and then tomorrow morning at dawn, I will travel out with you to the scheme.
Perfect.
Very well.
And you guys have got the rest of the day to do what you want. A couple of hours, I think I want to head up to bed.
Yeah. Any reports?
Not yet. Not immediately from your new friend.
I go check out what player's on.
Today we have. Forget those on page a minute. The Book of Harness, which is essentially the Book of Mum.
I would like
the
to.
Book of Illustrator.
I would like to buy some tickets.
Yeah.
And go up to each member of the party and then offer them tickets to the theatre.
Yeah.
And see if they want to come with, and see what people's general reactions are. I bought you a ticket for the play this evening, Motus.
Okay. I'll come with you.
Good. Okay. I'll go up to Caro. Caro, I bought you a ticket for the play this evening.
Caro rolled 19 on stealth.
Karen vanishes.
Huh. I'm going to have to find him later. Click.
Currently,
I
I have
bought
a
you tickets for a play
23
this
passive
evening.
perception. I point them out.
I then
Caro
go.
explodes.
Click. I bought you tickets
Caro
for a
hates
play.
the theatre.
Click. I bought you tickets for a play this evening. Pushes tickets in face.
Oh, thank you. I've never been to a play before, but sure, I'll give it a go.
Yes, it's great. You sit there and you watch things. And you sometimes you make cheers at appropriate noises, and occasionally I'm told you throw things at participants. I don't quite understand the ritual myself, but it's entertaining and brings everyone together.
Just had the thought of Click perfectly mimicking the entire play back every single time. But you can hand out.
Sounds good.
You can hand out
Yeah.
the tickets to everyone else. Who is going to a said Book of Illustrator performance? The Tome of Illustrator.
Brandon will go.
Harris is busy with him.
Can you imagine the stress of one of the other Titans literally being in the audience? If I was the fucking actors on stage, I might have a panic attack.
Who's going? Who is?
I'll go.
Someone's going.
Goes. Carol's hiding somewhere. Is
dancing.
Click going?
He said, yeah.
I think so. See my
Carol's
Discord.
going?
No,
No, Carol's not.
deal with units.
You might have to ask again.
Is Click going to the show this evening?
Yeah.
Alright. So most of the group head to the performance. Caro and Harris decided not to go. Iggy's going to spend the evening with Hawthorne and Vanadium. Having a nice little family dinner, probably meeting with Sorrel. And their parents, Scoria and... I always forget one of the parents' names. Fairbath, whatever. What they're called. But yeah, they enjoy the evening. Those of you that go to the Tome of Illustrator, I'm going to see how good it is, with disadvantage, because I'm going to make a wisdom save for them all to see if I have disadvantage. 9 to 3, oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I should have been. Yeah, 3 as well. And the actual
What
performance.
happens if you roll a 1 and fucking think about it?
Natural 1, but a 7, it's an okay performance. It's not just the cast that are a bit nervous. A lot of the stage hands, a lot of the tech crew, kind of on edge. They miss a few cues. They kind of get because you're like front row.
Set
and you're
four
front row
Oh
seats.
no, we made it
Dan
difficult.
is slap bang in the middle. So there's a lot of times where there's they're doing their songs, they're doing their dance, they see air down and they kind of panic for a minute, and something goes wrong. It's not a brilliant performance. It would got like a 3 out of 10. Really, it's pretty bad. The interval is twice as long as it should be. People are kind of sitting down getting restless.
During the
extra melts.
interval, I'm going to try and contact Illustrator the same way I tried to contact Perselion.
He's in a booth watching.
Oh, he's in a booth.
Okay,
Okay.
they're fine with him being there, because you're guessing he has some form of creative control over this.
Okay.
And he's sat there like a few, with
Well-
the director.
Well, I'm going to try doing that anyway, to see if it works.
Yeah, you can connect them.
So what do you think of the performance so far?
Yeah, it's not their best performance, Dan. No, sorry, it's not the best performance half there.
Yeah, Laughed at a couple of scenes.
I think you're putting them off. But that hasn't been an issue you as well. Really throws them off. You probably shout that actually from the bar. You're like, you will stare down here and shout it from the bar, probably during the interval.
I will say to him, because I'm at where this.
You've got like a psychic link, very basic, but he's just talking out loud.
I will say to him, you know, we can communicate through our minds.
Yeah, it's boring.
Okay, you do
It's like
you.
a bit like when it's boring.
Did I make an error of inviting you to the play this evening?
No.
Yeah, no, but from the perspective of the actors, maybe. I think I'm
During the
kind of
interval.
throwing them off.
During the interval. I'm gonna go backstage.
What if we disguised you? Oh, I know.
I just go get onto the stage.
We can make the latter half of the play better. Takes out dagger, stabs her down. Invisible.
Yeah, for an hour.
Yep.
Okay, that's enough time. You walk back and shoot Illustrator in the back of
Wait, what?
the head. John Crusoe.
But yeah, no, well,
Yeah. You go to back, it's probably backstage security, go, excuse me, oh, well, I'm not going to try. It's like a half-orc, kind of big belly dude. You go, well, no, go on, I'm going to try.
yeah, I'm gonna just ham on the shoulder as I walk past.
Yeah. Make your way backstage. You see everyone's going to run around, trying to fix all the mistakes they made.
I'm just gonna wait until someone notices me.
They notice you, but don't really seem to care that much. Because you're not like the person that's going to be like, oh god. You're like, oh,
I need to speak to the person in charge.
yes, that is me. He's like a small halfling walks over, an old man with a bit of a grey beard, probably the director. Yes, how can I help you?
Just kind of like half loom over him.
Yes.
So what exactly has been happening?
Oh well, just left a little pressure with one of the paragons in front row. It's very front and centre. You know how it is.
I do know how it is. Considering what has been happening, I thought I'd come back here and see if everything was okay.
Yeah, it's just nerves.
Right. You do know that he's just a person, right?
Yes, I do. They don't.
Do you mind if I talk to him?
If you want to, we have to be back on in 3 minutes. So yeah, we'll back to yourselves.
Just gonna like raise my voice to anyone else looking like they're fucking terrified.
They're all kind of like not terrified, but like on edge.
Yeah, well, terrified to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Right. Guys, what the fuck?
There's a lot of pressure on us.
Have any of you seen Good Omens?
Yeah.
Scares the plants.
Yeah. Why?
Because he's like a god thing.
He's a person.
Yeah, but also like a god thing.
See?
I have seen this man put on armor backwards. Will you please do your job?
Persuasion check.
I don't remember that episode of you.
I'm kind of, you know, embellishing a little, but like, who hasn't probably put on a shirt backwards?
You started as level 1.
Yeah.
You've messed up at some point.
I'm 28.
They're kind of like, yeah, he is an idiot like us.
Yeah.
We're all idiots.
Yes. So, please do better.
Okay, we'll try. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
And then the second act is a bit better. Brings it up to a 5, and half to do with the first half.
Well,
Yeah.
that was invisible, so
I just like sit back down and like,
Wait,
I know.
Full of confidence. I'm like, oh, he's left. That bad.
no.
It stays consistent.
Oops.
I just sit back down in the chair afterwards, like, with the foot there down going,
I'm here.
Oh, he sat right there. I made him invisible.
can you uninvisible him?
Why?
I just asked and told them to not worry about it. If he's gone, it kind of looks fucking shitty.
Okay, Salvan will just immediately, not having any idea of social grace, drop the concentration spell, making Erdan just appear in the seat.
Yeah.
They all look up and shit themselves.
The Book of Erdan.
It's not really great. Oh, that's like.
Is that a light switch?
It's from
no,
the
it's
book of
Doorbell.
It's a doorbell.
Oh, it's the doorbell. Sorry, it took me a moment.
Oh, that's like the fucking monkey and the Death Knight.
Oh yeah.
My favourite thing I've done. Oh.
So, for your benefit, basically a
Yeah.
Death Knight had dropped me. I rolled an natural 20 on my death save, got
Yeah.
up to 1, quick and spelled polymorph on myself as a giant ape, punched him twice, quit twice, and killed him.
The picture is sublime.
The monkey and the death knight.
It's in
Okay,
the
yeah.
Discord. Honestly, it's my favourite picture. I will try and find it.
It's the picture of like somebody on a tricycle.
It used to be
it's
the old group chat image.
it's like an orangutan on a on a tricycle.
Yeah, got it.
It's the best thing ever.
But yeah, that's the story for it.
Yeah. The show comes to a close. You all head off. What do you do the rest of your evening?
I don't go to bed.
And he goes to bed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
And she goes to bed. Does Adam go to bed as well?
I go check on Gaxus.
Okay, that's that. Harris, what are you up to?
So, I am putting my unit through the paces. I'm just randomly surprising them with like a few power word stuns.
Probably going to do the opposite and help them. It's probably going to diminish their morale.
But then they'll do something good, and then I will praise them for it.
Make me straight charisma check. Disadvantage. Okay. They might not lose morale, but it doesn't really do much to help them, basically. It's kind of like, oh, you did something good, now your mind is going to melt for 60 seconds in agony. With power west as your body stops, you are racked with pain while your mind melts. So, it doesn't really do much, but yeah, you can do that. But they don't lose any morale.
So my idea is expect anything.
Oh god.
Yeah. Kara, is there anything you're doing during the evening?
Pretty tasty.
Not really, just spending time on his own.
Yeah. Anything in particular Kara's thinking about while he's on his own, or just having a nice little kind of quiet evening to himself?
He's making a hard decision.
What's he contemplating?
If it does come to Callie going, like, reveal yourselves or I'll kill your family, whether he does or not. Because it's very much a needs of the many situation.
Okay.
It's just trying to decide if he can live for himself if he does it.
Okay. Kara kind of sits, I imagine quietly, alone, in his room, his chambers, in the sanctum. You know, armour,
Eating a heavy salad.
armour and stuff off, you know, just in whatever Kara wears under his armour. Just kind of sat there, quiet, you know, the air's still. And you're thinking about, you know, what would Kara do? Like, does, you know, revealing himself save more lives? But, you know, can Callie's word really be trusted? You know, Kara reveals himself. If Kara is killed by Callie, then who's going to be there to defend him when eventually he turns on his promise and goes for them again? And for, you know, a good while, you sit there, just quietly, thinking alone. Make me a charisma check.
Okay. 15.
I imagine it's like a mirror in Kara's room, a small one. And you're kind of sitting, you know, there. Probably you get a quick glimpse in the mirror. And you swear you see someone in like the corner of it, and you look. No, it must have just been a shadow.
just because of seeing something that might have been a shadow, Caro remembers the times when other people have seen like something over his shoulder. So he's just gonna go through the full like list of detection things that he's got, like detect good and evil, detect magic, true sight, divine sense. Just fire it all off, see if he picks anything up.
It all flashes and goes off, but none. It's probably just a shadow.
Suspicious.
The eye matrix.
And with that, I imagine you're Gatus.
Yeah.
So you make your way to probably a similar area to where you are, where you're all resting. You've got a similar room towards you. And you make your way to Gaxus's room. You're gonna stand outside. It's a simple, stone doorway.
So the last time I was here, he wasn't in the room because he was in the princess's room. I'll knock on this door anyway, just to see if he answers.
You hear a few kind of footsteps. The door opens. And inside you see, the tall, yodeling figure of Gaxus' very kind of golden tint now to his orangey red fur. Wearing, a simple pair of trousers, probably shirtless, because it's quite late tonight, probably in bed.
Oh.
Sorry, is everything alright, Tom?
Oh, yes, everything's perfectly fine. I think I forgot the hour. I just come from a play, and you popped into my head.
Right. Okay.
So I thought I'd just call on you.
Do you want to come in?
Is that appropriate?
If you want to.
Sure, I'll come in.
I would not be appropriate. Closes the door. And you see his bed was probably made at one point where he's just gotten out of bed.
Shit.
The ornament on the rack still. Would you like a drink, water, tea?
Oh, no, I'm quite alright. I've got a little hydration system built into my suit.
Okay, I'm going to have a water. He's going to walk over. It's a small kind of bottle of water. He's going to pour a little glass into it. Can I do anything for you?
It's been about a week. I wanted to check on how the shard has settled in with you, or has it not? And you seem to be thinking very difficultly. And I just wanted to ask of you as both, I suppose, an asset in the end of the world, and as an individual who is dealing with their own things.
Yes, it appears to have set in fine. I've had a little experiment with his powers, still discovering what it really does. Yes, I guess it's settled in. Is the answer to that question.
I may have been slightly blunt beforehand. Sometimes I do that. Has this awoken any negative feelings within you?
What do you mean by that?
It seemed like there was something complicated from your past that this brought up, and you have perhaps reconnected with or drawn attention to a part of yourself.
Well, yes. I may have mentioned, I have the best track record as a father. I have a complicated past with that. Many years ago now, it would have been nearly. I would have been quite young at the time, nearly 30 or so years ago. I was always an adventurer. Didn't really have a great home life. No real family. On the streets of Zakima for a long time.
I lived like that in Renee's time.
Yes. Well, I took to. I know you took to studying in academia. I instead took to the one thing I really only knew about, which was conflict, fighting. So I travelled Zakima, mercenary. I did some things, some quests, helped towns, helped people, found missing children, fought off goblins, the usual adventure thing. Well, then I did some things that I wasn't really proud of. Less adventurer, more mercenary work. Roughed some people up. Fought the wrong people. That kind. Was beginning to, question my life and existence when there was this thunderstorm. It was raging. On one of the Zakima Isles, actually, not the Zakima itself. I'd been a group of essentially pirates. They robbed cargo from this small town. And I didn't really know what to do, so I was angry. I felt like I was turning into what my childhood was, what my father was like. I wasn't really a man I wanted to be. I've always had this, anger within me. Stems from, I guess, my childhood and the days as a mercenary. And
Yes.
well, when I was angry, shouting at this storm that was raging, I felt something awaken in me that day. It's like a bit of arc of lightning. That's when this happened. I remember just fighting wherever pirates were left on the beach. I eventually was able to. I tried to sail back to the island, the mainland of Zakima, but the currents were too strong and I capsized. I survived and ended up aboard a boat. They took me back to Zakima. They're heading there. I helped on the ship for payment. Arrived in Zakima and tracked down these pirates, these bandits, basically. They were harassing the small town. So I stopped them, I put an end to them, and after that I didn't really know what to do. I had this beast inside me, and then I just wanted to leave Zakima. The only thing I could do was have a travel south to the Zakima Isles, or leave this continent, or travel north, and my adventures took me north. I'd moved south all my life. I thought, why not go the opposite direction, head north.
Yeah, bit of a change.
Yes, so I walked from Zakima up to Mannheim.
That's quite the walk.
It was indeed. Then ended up, to cut a long story short, in the Western Highlands. I think I'd heard of famous warriors and adventurers there. That's why I travelled there. Never thought of going to a big city. So headed to Marsward. And when I was there, I was given a quest by the Adventurers Guild at the time. There'd been some tension in Ordor, so I decided to head there, see what was going on. Anyway, I found myself in the Underdark, battling monsters, creatures I'd never comprehended before. And after that, I found myself in a city. That's when I first encountered Vescus. She was a drow matron. Like I said, was an adventurer and a mercenary, so I decided to work for them. I didn't know how to leave the Underdark. I was trapped. So I stayed. I began working in Nistem, the city I was in, working with the Drow Shadow Assassins, they called themselves. And I was, a foolish man. I didn't know much of the history of the world back then.
Much of us are like that when we are young.
Yes, well, I never also bothered to learn about the world and
I see.
Calisius and all that. That was ancient history back then. So I stayed. I worked with them. I guess fell in love with her, with Vescus, and well, Drow being Drow, it didn't take long until we had a daughter. I trained her. She was trained by her mother. A few years went by, and we had more children, twins. Sheeta and Talgan. And they were born, and unlike my first daughter, Sheeta and Talgan took on similar, more aspects of me. Sheeta had feline eyes, long claws, and Talgan had red hair, long red hair like a mane, similar to that of Leona. But as time went by and they were only young, I couldn't. The Drow were Drow, they were all good people, and I couldn't work with them, I couldn't stay. So I left. And in the process of leaving, I had to turn my back on my family. And I fled. I would have been mid to late 20s at the time. I had to find a way out of the city. And then I finally left the city and encountered one final threat in my way, a shadow dragon. There were two of them. I was able to defeat one of them, the other one still survives, and still, Sede Volvit were mine who we encountered that dragon. Got in the bridge towards Nistan. Luckily, he didn't try and kill us. I told him I was there to see, I can't remember fucking name, Vescus. We looked past anyway. I fled, but I ended up wandering the streets again until I ended up in Sede. Didn't want to travel further north, I didn't go well, didn't want to go back south, so I went east. Found Sede, and it must have been 3 or 4 years later. I was in the Traveller's Trough. It's been a market. I'd been on a few adventures. I was familiar with Quincystown. I'd gone on a few adventures, and I had a bit of gold in my pocket, so I decided I'd spend on something. Saw this beautiful axe, lightning carved into it.
Nice.
I've always taken an affinity towards lightning.
So Selvan, when he's saying that, because Selvan is fond of items, he remembers that Gaxus didn't have his axe during the thing, and he's going to think about saying something, but then lets him carry on.
I picked it up. The craftsman was a travelling craftsman. He selling travellers in the mercenaries in the Traveller's Trough. And so I took a liking to it. I gave it a few swings. It felt good. But it was very much out of my price. I couldn't afford it. And then there's a bit of a commotion in the street. Close the time, I look around, and that's when I see walking towards the gate, the north gate. No. North gate, south gate. Whichever gate it is. You'd say the back right. It's south gate. A group of armed royal guards, about 6 or so of them, and a human figure next to them, tall man, big great sword. And in the very, very middle of them is another human man, brown beard, hair, the king of the time, Illyrius's husband. So he's walking down, and out of nowhere, there's an attack. Someone tries to kill him. The first 2 royal guards fall. Finally notice what's going on. The third, you just hear a guttural sound as he hits the ground. The fourth gets a chance to look, but it's too late. He's already slashed, alive, but bleeding heavily. And the final 2 behind fall, and it's this point a figure can be seen, a dark robed figure, leathers, hood. The royal protector of the king at the time swings into action, but in one blow he falls. That's when this figure turns. I don't know what it was, seeing this creature move, this person move, I instantly threw the axe in its path. They almost rolled over the top of the falling body, using the falling momentum to almost springboard themselves towards the king with their blade. I knew that movement, I
Yes.
that move. I threw the axe and what was coming. It wasn't until I let go, it all happened in slow motion, that I realised I knew that move. And I caught them right in the side. They fell. I ran over, still processing what I'd just seen when they go to stand up and then fall. And I recognise the hood falls down, the drow, as my eldest. She was sent to kill the king. And she just pulls the axe from her side and bleeds to death on the street.
It is a horrible thing to have witnessed. And
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. I stood froze. I hadn't seen her for nearly 10 years by that point, I imagine. And the only thing I can remember is a hand on my shoulder. A thank you from the king himself, and city guard, the watch arrive as soon as the cordoned off, and more royal guards come. And I am taken to the castle to question, and I don't say anything. I don't mention who this person was, I don't mention how he liked certain instincts. The door opens. The Grand General's there. I remember immediately. He wasn't the Grand General at the time. He was just a general. He was stationed in Sede. It was time to lead the general forces in Sede. He was there by chance. First time I met Nelson. And then the door opens and the watch commander questioningly beckons to leave when he realises it's the king. And he offers me a job. Stability. I saved his life. No one else could. Even his most trusted warrior fell. And so I accepted it. I took the job, and since then I have been the royal protector. We go close, the king and I. Him and Lyra's have a daughter. I was there for the pair. I remember the day it happened, and I remember she would have been 7, 8 months old. She was unwell, a fever. And I know what it's like to see a child die. To see your child die. She was very unwell. Clerics did what they could. And that's when he looks at me and notices I have the same look on his face. I think talking to him will help ease his mind. We do talk while the clerics, Carl Harvey specifically, try everything they can. But it's a rare disease, an illness, very rare, especially in Albarush and Magnheim. And that's when I tell him about my daughter, about how the drow I killed to save him was my daughter. I think he's going to have me executed, arrested, or killed, but instead he just consoles me. He even apologises that he was there at that time, that I had to do that. And at this point I swear that I will do anything in my power to save Princess Avastella, and that's when the idea comes to me that if anyone would know how to cure a rare illness like this, it is Escus. And so I tell him of this, and he goes. Me, him, and Erwin. We travel toward. I'd already sent word ahead through a message to ask for help. And she provides the help. She provides the herbs, the remedies needed. She hands them to Erwin. But before she does, she makes us promise a favour. Erwin is then told to leave. And the favour was one life saved for another taken. She wanted us to kill each other. We initially refused, and she said she would send someone to kill the princess. It's doable. The Lord Protector's gone, and so is the king.
You see.
And so I laid down my weapon. I refused to fight. And this is this part of the story no one quite knows. See, the story goes, we were attacked. We fought the Raloff. We took it from them. They attacked us. We fought it off. There was three of us there. Me, Erwin, Gactus, and the story we told was we got him this medicine. Erwin fled. Sorry, myself, Erwin, and the king, and me and the king stayed back to allow Erwin to escape with the medicine. And we fought off an army of drow and survived. But he was wounded in the battle and bled to death before we could find the cleric.
An appropriately politically heroic story.
Especially since there was a tendency in the king's family for the kings to die of war. His father did, and his grandfather before that.
I see.
But instead of playing his blade to kill me, he just put a hand on my shoulder and tells me that he can't protect his daughter. He can't protect his wife. He can't protect his kingdom. And so he doesn't fight me. And that is when Vespers kills him. Your friends didn't even know this part of the story. I told them the lie of, well, the known story.
I see.
I then travel back a few weeks with his body. We return and Estelle is healthy. And we lay the king to rest. And from that moment on, I stand by Lyris's side. I help raise her daughter. I help defend Valheim and Cyrodiil and her family. And it was only recently when I had to go back after they had taken her again, had taken Estella to use against the party, against your allies, and against me. They took her. And we went back. And that's the first time since they were born I had seen Sheila and Talga. And since then it has been my responsibility to protect Valheim. Its crown. I let one king die. Or shall I let the queen, the future queen, perish as well? I know it sounds crass to say, but I did fall in love with Lyris soon after. I never met a woman who actually cared for me, who I was close with. I don't know my mother. I didn't really have many allies in my life. I was always on my own travelling, but the woman I met before betrayed me, my trust, and used me as a weapon. Especially my darkest, weakest moments. And then Lyris, she lost her husband, and we lost her daughter, and it's still she shows sympathy to me, the man partly responsible, and she knows the story.
If not, she would have worked it out.
Oh, she did work it out. She was in the room when Erwin arrived.
Yes, that's all she needed.
There was no army, he told her. She'd be back soon. Even then, she still cared for me and trusted me. Yeah, it's a strange feeling.
Caxus,
Yes?
do you feel as if you were a bad man?
No.
I know it's slightly reductive.
I don't think I'm a bad man. I just think I am the wrong man.
I feel as if perhaps you're a good man who has been in some very unfortunate situations. The world seems to tangle us, and I often find it is not particularly one event that makes something difficult, but it's the combination of events together. Where it had been another random assassin that you saved the king from, rather than your daughter, you would have not felt bad. Had it not been your previous lover, who was the one person who could have saved this, the princess, then you wouldn't have felt those sorts of things. I am not one to believe in fate. I believe in taking chance and making it your own. But I dare say, sir, that you have been unlucky.
That is not something I disagree with.
Why do you tell me this?
I suppose it's a way of saying, look at the state of the world. If I don't, then in a couple of days' time, it's going to be over.
You've carried it on your shoulders for a long time.
It's not a complete secret. There are those that know. The Queen knows, everyone knows, the Grand General knows, your friends know it to an extent.
How much are you suffering without her?
A lot. It's not just her not being here, it's knowing that it falls to me. If we liberate Valentine and she dies, Estella is 7 years old. She can't run a nation.
You will be the king consort.
Well, either me or someone else, and none of them I would trust. Clarine is a great woman, but she's not a queen. Erwin, hell of a man, but he doesn't have many years left. He's an old man. The Grand General, I don't think he'd want to. Everett Castellion's a man of ego and wealth, and he would put that above all else. One of the governors on the Copper Kettle being through too much to think about running the Dark Rebellion. Yeah, I don't like that man. Not friendly, we clash personality wise. Although for starting, he's been in power for what, a year, and well, I can't blame the end of the world on him, but well, I had to blame it on someone. And the Northern Vale, they've always had a troubled history with us. Maybe they would try and claim it, but sorry, North Vale. I'm not bad. But yes, it would fall to me.
How much do you use solitude as a barrier for your feelings?
I'm never really alone with whatever it is inside of me.
Also, where's your axe?
It is in Syrdalia. They attacked when we fled. You see, kind of wells up over. I had gotten Illyris and Estella to the throne room. I had an army of royal guards with me, but that couldn't stop them. Didn't stop this avatar from kicking in the door. We tried to fight back. She told me to leave. To take Estella and to run. I told her I couldn't. My duty is to protect the crown. And she reminded me that while Estella lives, there is still a crown. She told me to run. I told Estella and we ran. Someone tried to hurt her, so I threw the axe. I missed. Somehow I missed, and it flew out into the city. But it probably landed somewhere in the Pentagon realm. I don't know where. We just ran. When Leah found us and brought us back. I tried to go after tried to take Estelle on the road, but she refused. She blasted me with magic and brought me here. Annoyingly. We had some words after that, but yes, that's right. The axe, I guess.
I see. It is unfortunate that your personal goals are also tied to the, shall we say, final conflict. There is not going to be a speedy resolution. With all the vast influence and things that we have over the world, I try my best to try and support my allies. I cannot think of much to do for you.
Oh, you don't need to do anything for me, Salman. I will manage. I will find a way. I always do.
And that is why I think you're a particularly good fit for what is inside you right now.
Perhaps you're right.
In that moment, you let go of your pride and your personal possessions to save the life of someone another.
Thank you.
It is late, and I have disturbed you. But if you wish to talk again at some other time, I have thoughts on this.
Of course. Perhaps another day.
But quickly tell me,
Yes.
what can you do now that you couldn't before?
Oh, many things. Many things. He lists what you can do.
Okay.
I'm old.
I'll leave because the conversation went on.
Yeah, you head out, you head to bed, you all take a long rest for the evening, if you so wish.
Yep.
You awaken the following morning.
I did call that story bullshit when I heard it. I called that story bullshit when I heard it.
It's like checking, you're like, no.
Yeah, I saw at one point in time your eyebrows went up and you were like, there we go, get into it.
Right. We all take a long rest of the evening, we'll awaken the following morning. Hit points go up to...
538.
How many times you have? 18?
From Caro.
Yeah.
18.
How many actually by 38?
38 hit point maximum.
18 10.
Yeah. And yes, Sede Volvit, you awaken. What is your plan?
Words. Engage brain. Go to the schema, talk to people is what we're going to do. And then I didn't expect that to take so long, sorry. I wanted to see what his shard did. Like OC. Yeah, but OC, that's what I wanted. But IC, Salvan, yeah.
Oh man, dug out his whole half at you and you're like,
Okay, but what's the shard do?
what's the shard?
Yeah. Well, Salvan did what he could, but he's just like, God, I've got to...
Fucked.
Salvan's like, I've got to process that. How the fuck do I socialise? Like, he'll talk to him. He'll say something at some point.
Do you know what you should do? Like, every so often, just set your chart to charisma and talk to people.
Let's go back tomorrow for Christmas yard.
I'm sorely tempted to actually do that.
What would a 25 charisma self-arm be like?
Oh, I exactly know what it is. He's a posh noble lord that was brought up in his family. So, I'd change his voice, I'd make him regal. I'd make him considerate and deliberate.
Suave.
Yeah. Not suave. But anyway.
Sophisticated.
Yeah.
What's the plan? A new day dawns for Sede Volvit and their allies.
Go to Zakima,
Cry.
speak to the people.
For context,
Yeah.
the first time you learn about Gactus's past,
Alex, why?
what's he done?
I sent a message to Alex and then he sent me a meme back. But I'm just not out yet afterwards.
It was 189 sessions ago.
Woo!
We finally got the truth.
First, finally, kind of you introduced to Gactus's background.
And it's only Selvan that knows the truth.
Oh yeah, I'm not telling you guys shit. That was definitely I'm telling one person this.
So, you all awaken. First thing in the morning. You gather yourselves together, all your equipment, all your allies, and you meet with the Grand General.
Yes.
Just so you know, I'm Executioner Armor,
Yeah.
Bangled instead of the Staff of Frost, and I'm carrying the Sentinel Shield.
Sweet. Getting yourselves ready for who knows.
What are we doing with our units? They stay here.
Yeah,
Doesn't
they'll
count
probably stay
stuff.
here for time.
You've seen my picture on it.
Oh yeah, no, I saw the picture.
Gathering stuff.
I need to fully make it.
It's so good. But you walk out probably first thing early morning. What's the plan today? What would you do?
Well, how exactly do we go around getting an audience with? Or Did they ask for a meeting with us, or
With who exactly?
like between us and the leadership of Zakima?
Oh, well, I was thinking we should head to speak with the front line first. We have a way of teleporting there.
Oh right, okay.
They sent us something recently, teleporting to us.
So is it just us and the Grand General?
Everyone will teleport us. I imagine they'll have mages on site to teleport us to Trinity Coast if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
But I think first, let us get to the lay of the land for the
Grand General, anyway, and us.
Well, Grand General, you guys.
Yep.
Everyone's up to go. And we'll just have that one. It's busy.
Yeah. If there's an emergency, I can teleport us.
Yeah, it's busy, and I can also teleport as well.
Oh, sweet.
I've got teleportation cycle now,
Oh, my goodness.
so we don't have to rely
Sorry,
on
just-
like one person.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah.
But yeah, if nothing else, he will teleport you. You will appear in a different climate to what you left.
Does it need to roll?
And it's about you will appear on a battlefield, basically. It's a warm day, even though it's the start of spring. It's the sun is high in the sky. You're in Zakima, a very tropical coastal nation. A kind of
Greece.
nice breeze coming in from
Would you compare to Greece?
yeah, it's very easy Greece. Coming in from the coast, you see several kind of camps. They're very ancient Rome style camps, also just kind of that kind of vibe, big tents.
Sand everywhere.
No, it's kind of like a grassy sand. Yeah, no. There's a good lot of jungle landscape in Zakima as well. You all arrive pretty warm. It's not too warm. It's the start of spring, so it's probably mid-20s. Nothing ridiculous for this hour in the morning. But you see, a large active camp. A few Spartan warriors tend towards you, very kind of Roman centurion style armor, initiative kind of Spartan vibe. I don't know the soldier like Spartan, the big kind of helmet with the fucking feathery shit, I don't know what's called, spears, shields, kind of sculpted, armor breastplates, kind of silvery, leathery sandals, like foot greave basically. And they see you, they kind of look and they recognise who you are, and they just carry on their patrols. And the Grand General will start walking towards one of the main tents. And go, I'm not sure exactly who we're meeting here. I think we're going to be meeting with your friend Cassandra, and as well as the Appella, they call themselves, so the leader of the Spartus army. I believe the name is Yenna Apostus, from what I remember of them. They lead you towards this kind of main tent. There are quite a lot of guards outside, but they see you kind of give a nod. One of them steps inside, and then steps back outside, and they kind of pull apart these curtains. What are they called? Tarps.
Drapes?
Drapes.
No.
Drapes?
Oh, whatever the door of. I should know what the door of a tent is called.
Whatever that's called. And they kind of pull that apart. And you're led inside a flaps. Led inside this tent, and it is it's a war tent. It's like a command center tent. You've got a large table with a battlefield in front of you.
Is it set up like a Roman house?
Yeah, it's kind of it's got a big table in the middle. A few kind of like small lights on the posts. A few kind of squires and Spartans walking in and out. But standing around this table, you see three figures. And the first you see is a very familiar figure. You see Cassandra in her clad in her full armor, the spear relative in her hand, red feathered hat over her helmet over her head. I don't know what it's called. Like her armor had like a leathery kind of Roman vile style skep thing, very kind of Captain Marvel, Wonder Woman vibe. Standing next to her, you see an olive-skinned man, long black hair and a black beard, wearing the same kind of Spartan armor she's wearing. With his helmet, he's got a gold feathers, like a normal red. His kind of at his side. He's got his kind of long, flowing golden cape. And standing next to them, see another figure. I think you've met before. No, you haven't met before. Sorry. What you see is what looks to be some form of centaur, but it's not. It's got the lower body of a bull instead of a horse, and like a humanoid body covered in like plate mail armor. So that their arms are also kind of plate mail. They've got a large spear in their hand, a shield on their arm, and they don't seem to have like a head. It's just this helmet, like these two feathered wings.
Stealing my look.
Is that a minotaur?
So you can make religion checks.
Okay.
Natural one. Damn.
No idea.
28.
9 plus 13 is 22.
22.
13.
13.
Is that religion?
You get click.
18.
Bird is muted.
The bird is the word.
So you got a 29.
9.
You got a
28, sorry.
28.
Oh, I'm sorry, hang on.
Was it above 20?
Yes.
You got an 18. Carol, you got a, what you get, Carol?
7 billion.
13.
13. So Motors, Selban, and Harris, you recognise seeing sculptures and portraits and drapery of this figure. You recognise it as Rose, the Aphrodite of Victory, who is one of the Aphrodites. They kind of sat there communing with Cassandra and the Apella, as they know, like a tan. The human man in like the golden cape will go, Grand General, it has been many years since we last spoke. Which was in the Alexander's going to give us a small elegant bow. Grand General goes, Apella Yana, it is Yana Apostus, it's a pleasure to see you once again. These are Sede Volvit, I don't believe you've had the pleasure of meeting them. This is Apella Yana Apostus, the leader of the Sparta's army. You all know Sparta's Cassandra. And this is, I'm sorry, who are you? And here we go. My name is Rois. I'm the Aphrodite of Victory. And bows his head. It is a pleasure to be in the presence of one so magnificent as yourself. There is no need for this praise yet. We still have a war to win first.
Because I can do this at will, I'm gonna subtly cast Detect Good and Evil.
Yeah.
Just throughout this conversation.
Just real quick.
Selban is evil. He's not.
No, it's not like that.
It isn't, is it?
Good and evil. For the duration, you know that any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fake fiend, or undead. He's a celestial.
Obviously.
I'm a fae.
No, because she's a primordial and probably from that. Somebody knows.
You come up as Fae?
He's a Santon. Well, Santon. One of those fucking weird half-breed Santons that.
Yeah.
Raised
I
of
come out
an
as part of fae.
Born and raised and conceived in the fair world.
Yeah, and I know if anything's been magically consecrated or desecrated.
He pops up as a celestial.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it up.
Then he watches Yana, the Apella of the Spartan armor go. I'm very pleased to see we have a reinforcement that have arrived. His voice is going to change a lot, so not sound on here. I'm not sorry about voices. But yes, let us discuss our strategy. Are you aware of the current situation, or is there anything you'd like to make us aware of?
I think it would be best. We do have a handle on the situation, but it would be best from your perspective.
Yes, well, for the time being, with the help of the Aphrodites and their followers, as well as our Spartans, we've been able to hold the line against Callista's forces. They are never ending, yet we have the fighting spirit they do not have. We battled for many months. We've been faring well. Both sides have continued to push each other back. Fail's ground has been taken, however, we are losing troops within the forces of Callistius. They are endless. Our dead just rises undead, and they consume more demons and devils. But we continue to hold out. But we are, beginning to run out of time. We still have a lot of forces left to hold the line, but the quicker we can deal with that enemy, the better.
So it's World War I tactics.
I don't know what that is, but yes. Our enemy are attacking with just basically skirmishes constant. The enemy they're attacking us with demons and devils as well as undead, and they're using several infernal war machines. We believe that they are operated by the three of the lieutenants of General Marcook. They are the ones operating these war machines, leading the troops. We have no confirmed location of the remaining 3 lieutenants, or that of Marcook. That's when the Great General will go, Paul, I should tell you that there's now only 2 remaining lieutenants of Marcook to evolve able to eliminate one along the eastern flank that was forming. Well, thank you very much for your assistance. It's a very formal, graceful bow and nod. Seems very genuine.
Yeah.
But yes, we have many Spartus warriors as well as these Aphrodite followers, as well as the followers of the Aphrodites, and of course Eros here is aiding us in conflict. We are able to hold back the enemy, but we are indeed running out of forces at a time. We probably have at most, not a lot of time, maybe a month or three until we are forced to fall back. Yeah. Yes, we are, down to our last few months of holding out. Not ideal.
Well, we are looking to essentially break that.
Well, that would be very grateful if we did.
Yes, this war is going to be long. The more that we can save, the more that we can help you, the better.
Indeed, and the more of us we can deploy to help you in the future.
That would be much appreciated.
The Lady Cassandra is ready to travel with you back to your hidden sanctum, to your base of operations with many of our troops when the time comes. But until we can clear off this attack, we cannot really send anyone your way.
Indeed.
Well, where do you need us?
Well, that is what I was going to get to. We are capable of finding out the enemy. And I think the best strategy we have, and I believe your Grand General may agree, is that we can eliminate these 3 lieutenants. Hopefully that will weaken their ranks and should... there are 3 remaining in this fight.
Oh, yes.
There are a total of 6, you've eliminated 1, 2 of them we have not seen, and 3 are currently in the battlefield.
I'll stay quiet.
No, they're still in the
Mark Cook is not lieutenant.
No, he's a general. We have not seen him. We believe he is probably being protected and guarded by the remaining 2.
He's probably in our library somewhere.
Potentially, by my team near the battlefield. But yes, my strategy is, you people seem capable, I know you have warriors of your own you can fight with. Allow us and some of our allies to battle the main forces. And perhaps you people could focus on the lieutenants, eliminate 3 of them. They are all within infernal war machines, all slightly different to one another. You can eliminate those lieutenants. That should hopefully break the line and allow us to...
They're inside a war machine?
Yes, infernal war machines. Vehicles, devil vehicles. If you can eliminate them, then hopefully that will draw out the remaining lieutenants and the final enemy forces with the line breaking. They will need someone to guide them, and hopefully that will draw out, at least reveal the location of Mark Hook to us. Then, well, I imagine you people will want to strike on him while we hold off the rest of the enemies.
Indeed.
Essentially, so the 2 objectives. Objective 1 is to eliminate the lieutenants, and objective 2 is to be revealed.
So, is the idea, because McCock's not he's not a fighter, it's been said that multiple times, so is it like an idea of like, we're going to go and kill these 3 in normal combat or mass combat?
Do mass combat, it'll be 3. Maybe let's get mass combat. Instead of me having to run a big combat with loads of people in it, it'll basically be I'll do small groups, and I'll just be you guys, your unit. I'm not going to bring in allied units. Cassandra will be a happy unit, or she's in allied hers, but I'm not going to run like wizards and fighters.
It took a long
they'll
time
just
last
be
time.
in their own battle essentially going on, and I'll track that, see what happens, eventually turn hands and that. But you'll basically have your objectives to complete and your fight, the lieutenants and probably waves of enemies as well. Two waves, endless waves.
So it'll be like with the units, but us instead of our units.
Well, it'll be your units, but it'll just be your units and the 3 lieutenants and an endless wave of instead of having to be. Yeah, instead of it being like everyone's role with a different type of unit as well as your own.
Cool.
We're seeing a much smaller slice of the battle.
Yeah, I mean it's technically, ironically, a bigger slice because you all do one guy probably move on to the next.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Or I might have them all in the same one. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll probably have them all in the same one actually.
Well, we've been putting our units through the paces and testing out.
That's our plan. When you're ready to initiate this plan, we can go. But we are still holding the line for now. Is there any question you have for us?
No.
I said Eros will go. I would too be joining you in this fight against the lieutenants. I want to see what you people are made of. I've heard good things from the Lady Cassandra here. Gestures to Cassandra. Sounds bad.
Well, not like thing, but I'm just gonna say in her head. I know, but I think she can hear it. She's just fucking not gonna respond.
Well, you hear us like second feedback.
I don't know, but I feel like she's probably gonna fucking still hear it. She's just not gonna fucking say anything. And then I was thinking you didn't like us.
What's the bloody stuff?
I will say How secure is this meeting?
As long as no one here blabbles, very secure.
Because we have learned information that there is someone within Zakima who is leaking information to the forces of Calisius.
Kara's gonna hold up a hand and then true sight and see if we've got any scrying marks.
Yeah, big
I'm gonna
check for me, Karen.
cast Arcane Eye and start looking around.
Give us a check for me.
Oh dear, Dan. We weren't meant to say this right now.
11.
Just the entire tent looks at it, Dan.
Yeah, everyone just goes, what? The Apollo looks
19.
very like, what is this?
21, 22, 23,
And Cassandra stares at you and looks at you and you see a big flicker of orange magic in her eyes.
I'm
She just lets out a sigh and looks back towards the Apollo.
I'm spending a flash of genius to make this a 35.
Nice.
Never change, buddy.
Sorry, but Spear of Chaos, not Spear of Real thing. 35. You kind of scout out really quick. You just seem to see, you know, the battlefield. You see the camp. You look around at the tent. No one listening in. No one prying ears. Also, probably the all the scribes on the left when you know the Grand General and you guys walked in. But Erois and then Cassandra kind of both look towards the pillar and he goes, "That's a very bold claim to make, Mr. Erdan. Do you have evidence of this?"
What would I say?
Wait.
As everyone pauses, one sec, sorry. Also, carry on saying anything with the scrying center, just unusual stuff in back. You probably see a very powerful aura around Erois, and you see the Spirit of Chaos illuminating the place. What you see is both Erois and Cassandra both kind of look towards him, and as you say that, as he asks you, and you go and think, Cassandra rolls her eyes heavily. Is that one?
This just double checking OC. This guy in the meeting, he's not the traitor.
No,
one in this room is.
no.
I'm just triple checking. Okay, because
this
OC characters get this.
the outcome of the Grand General. He's one of like the leaders of the army. He's not like the
Okay,
one
how
who's
do we
responsible
say
for the
this?
army, but he's like the main go-to guy for the army.
Harris, how many people does your telepathic bond expand to?
Is that what?
Send it, telepathic bond to Motus. Motus, we need to tell them, can we do damage control telepathically?
She's still staring. They're also staring at you, Emma.
Sure.
I'm waiting
Okay,
for you to
folks.
stop.
I'm just going to start speaking out loud. Okay, folks, I'm really sorry. Could we please include you in telepathic communication?
Very well.
Looks towards Harris.
Okay. I'm going to connect you with the group so we can communicate.
And then turn and look towards Motus.
Oh.
Fix it. Or is Click good at talking to people? I haven't dealt with Click much.
Fix what? Kill her then?
I'm just gonna.
Just click, say anything.
What was your idea here?
These are the type of
Yeah.
people that
no,
do this sort of thing.
Sorry, saying click.
His idea would be, he doesn't have much to say at the moment. His initial idea would just be to deal with the problem quietly.
Shoot.
Have we considered that Erdan may be the lead?
Hold on. Above the table, wasn't the idea to tell them, hey, there might be some information? No.
You said that several times. We said no.
What's happened is, you think that's what the plan's going to be. Everyone's gone, let's not do that plan out of character. And you've gone, here's the plan, and just done the plan. Everyone's like, for fuck's sake, get him again.
How many people are in the room?
3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grand General.
Who are not our
Cassandra.
allies?
Well, they're all allies.
Moses is
Does
just
everyone
gonna.
hear what Erdan
Yeah.
said?
but it's like
Moses is
so
gonna say to Erdan, end of the world, and you still don't have subterfuge.
You're definitely not the cause.
So telepathic, I'm going to say, Motus, I do apologise to put you on the spot, but please fix it. Telepathically.
I will say to them, and also continue having a fucking conversation about battle plans, and just say, our friend is loose-lipped, as you can tell, but it is true. We have found small amounts of evidence to suggest that somebody is indeed leaking your information out, it was going to be brought up in a much more concise and well thought out manner. It was something that was going to be talked about. I was going to suggest, personally, just to dispel anything with your people, because we do not want to accuse. Perhaps lean on those that you can trust, and not exactly tell them, but put their loyalty to the test, just to make sure.
That can be.
And apologies.
No, it is. It happens in war. Who would we be suspicious of?
Like was speak of though, just when you meet, you don't have any servants present, don't have any areas in which people may hide.
No, typically all the meetings
Be
are
more
held.
cautious.
All the meetings recently have been held within this tent. We do typically have just myself and those not on the in here, but
So-
we do pass information back on to the dukes.
Yes, so,
Are you suggesting it's one of the dukes?
right, I'm going to make
Visor down. I had the visor down. I said
yeah,
it.
I'm going to, do I, because it's all getting political, I'm not good with names. Do we know a list of dukes? And when we sent the people out for the traitor, did they have people that they were going to investigate?
So no, they basically started investigating all the Trinity codes and eventually found the information. But you make like a history check. Everyone make a history check.
So I was going to give them 3 names
Oh, wow.
and be like, maybe
One of these
theory,
three.
and then put his name in there. And then they can be like, oh, we don't know whether we can trust these 3 people.
Tip him off.
30.
Oh, that's over. Oh.
31.
31,
26.
30.
Yes.
26.
17
What
plus
check am I
13.
making?
I got a 21.
21.
Oh, history. I can do that. One moment.
There's no being here where I got 49 plus a cube.
History plus 19.
Hey, I
7,
travelled a lot.
You trouble.
It took me a while to map out the hours of Zakima.
26.
What to click at?
What is history?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm proficient in history. I think it's one of like the 3 things I'm not proficient in.
Get better.
15.
15. So yeah, I'm guessing you all know.
I think I'm taking skill to be fair.
Take
Although I
it.
realise I'm already too skilled.
So you all pretty much know all of them. There is High Duke Mantra, who is the leader, he's the High Duke. We've got Duke Ika, Duke Pure Quick Rest, Duchess Madara, Duchess Salima, and then you've got Archmage Woe. For context, Duchess Salima is a Sphinx. Just for
His name's Woe.
So-
a lot of tieflings, a lot of Leon, a lot of Fire Jarcy, and a few Sphinxes.
So I'm gonna name drop three of them.
Which 3?
Obviously the quick.
So I'd say, you know, High Duke Mantra, the High Duke, essentially the king. Duke Ika, you've actually met Duke Ika once before. He was the Fire Jarcy diplomat who met with Arthur Millennium a long time ago. Duke Pure Quick Rest, he's a Leonin, master of trade and stuff. Duchess Madara is the end of a tiefling and she deals with the army. Probably his boss. Duchess Salima is a saint and she handles the financials. And Archmage Woe is another tiefling and then the Archmage.
The first 3 that you said.
The High Duke, Ika and Quick Rest.
No.
Oh,
The
Echo, Quick Rest, and Duchess Ara.
yes.
So the army, the trade, and the fire giant person.
We don't, and I'll just make a point of we don't know which one.
He looks very concerned when you mention Duchess Madara. It is very concerning news.
We are trying to do it as sensitively as possible. We are not saying to go out of your way to make these people's lives hell, because we are not. Nothing can be sure when it comes to what a god can do. They could be friend. They could be in a position where they are maybe not even themselves. The point is, we have our suspicions. but we are still willing to help. We are still willing to get what we need done. We are just erring caution.
And what should we investigate specifically?
I will basically, give. I was thinking.
As a thought.
Go on.
Nothing. Let us do it. You'll be suspicious. That's but someone just sends that to you quickly telepathically.
We think it might be best, with your permission, to do our own investigation. We are asking quite a significant amount, but it will make things easier.
He thinks to himself for a moment. Asking you people who I personally don't know much about to
I
investigate.
understand.
Not just the dukes, but the leader of our army is. Do you have any solid evidence of this? Like Alexander will go, Appella, I understand this is a difficult request, but they are competent individuals. They can root out the source of this traitor. Be less suspicious than us doing it. I would allow them to do it. So, McKenna thinks for a moment. If Centurion Cassandra trusts you, then I trust you as well. You may investigate. How long will this investigation take you? Should we begin preparing for this battle soon? Should we hold off for a little while longer?
We are, as the lady has suggested, we are extremely competent. If you could.
The lady.
Hmm?
I don't know, maybe I can. She's the lady Cassandra.
Yeah.
It's a title.
We should be done within the next few days.
Very well. I will begin preparing. Maybe I should begin preparing this traitor.
Continue functioning as normal, and it may be that at some point in time, the information, depending on the situation, a leak could be used to our advantage.
Very well. We will continue as normal then. But I suggest we make ourselves. If our plan is for you people to strike these infernal war machines, our forces can continue to fight as normal. It would only be the Aphrodite here and the Centurion Cassandra's units who will need to divert their course, but that is doable.
Again, apologies for this conversation. It is not pleasant at all.
It would have been much easier if we had the full answers to give you.
Yes, I might know what you mean.
Very much so.
Yes. But is there anything else I can do for while you're here, or do you want to go investigate this immediately?
We are going to go and investigate.
High priority.
Very good, very good. Well, I will bid you all farewell. I will have some mages teleport you to Trintighost, but that's where you wish to go.
Yes.
Yes, very well.
Saban walks out the room, but it looks really stiff. He feels odd.
Loosen up. You're looking weird.
Pardon?
You're looking weird.
Oh, moves arms.
And with that, you kind of make your way outside of the tent. A mage from Trintighost will teleport you all
Killed on the spot.
to the city. And with that, we'll wrap up there for today.
With everyone going.
Everyone looks at that. Cassandra stares at you as you walk out. And shakes her head. And then. You are actually kind of staring the Aphrodite, a being of very similar power to you, looks at you as well. And just shrugs. Confused.
Can I in?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So that's nearly maxed. That's that's plus 13. That's 32.
So, you know what he is?
No, as in what
Inside? Yeah.
what they're trying to convey to me.
Oh no, Cassandra's judging you. Heavily judging you.
Yeah.
Just disbelief and why. And then the heroes look at you. You know the others recognise when I saw a Titan. He knew your Hellflayer in a way. And he's got no face, but the way he's slightly tilted his body, he's just baffled. And just kind of confused. And he just kind of
As to why I would tell them that.
yeah, as to why arguably the most powerful being
It's empty.
in this chamber
And it's also
just divulged the top secret information. The wisest of all fumbled the ball heavily. And he just looks in disbelief as you're all teleported.
He's not halfway a secret giver.
No, he's not, but he's also 20 odd wisdom. So, very wise.
Yeah.
Literally, my thought as a player was like, hey, these guys need to know that there's an information leak. These are the type of people that need to know.
I heard you
So-
saying it, and OC I knew, but that makes no
At
sense to
the
me to
right
interrupt
time.
you in character. So.
So, with that, you all teleport and you all appear in Trinity Coast. And we'll wrap up there for the day and we'll pick up in not next week, not the week after, the week after that.
Because we're having the...
Halloween one shot next week, Spooky Time Rolling episode session 5.
Oof.
I'll talk to you about in a minute. I've got a title for you, yeah. So we have the next week we've got our next Spooky Time Rolling coming out on Halloween for you all. And the week after it's Halloween, so we're having that week off.
It kind of reminds me of a Simpsons
But
episode.
with that, we will wrap it up for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time when we sit down rolling. Bye.
Bye.